Wayne's way of thinking is in fact an
Fall
enigma.
back right
Well,
to
I
one.
have to be
came from
professional.
the-
Being
This is not
professional is doing your actual
I
job.
washed up the
Being
shore.
a
That's
guard
right.
is just no.
You're the
Listen
one
to
who
me.
washed up
Listen to
yesterday.
me
No,
real quick.
I'm the commander
no,
of the
you
guard.
listen to me. You listen to me. You listen to me real quick. Let me say my side.
Still going at
You
it,
keep
huh?
saying how it's because of my
Where are you
attitude and
from?
everything.
Like,
When you go to a
okay.
different
I mean,
fucking
she
town,
did say she
you will
always
find
wins,
people
so
that are fucking
we'll see how that
racist
goes.
against you. You will find people that are racist against me and some of the other fucking people. And that's
I mean, if
the
anything,
guard
she's good at her
being
job, I guess.
assholes. Just like
Well, if there's
I
anybody
am.
that's gonna be able to,
Chris?
you know, tell her
We're
off,
not
it's her.
doing whataboutism. Just because
She has
happened
to be
here.
nice because not everybody is nice to everyone. You understand that, right?
I'm just asking you to be professional. And I'm
I
gonna
am
let
being
you.
professional in my own way.
Something that I can't
Because
really
they
worry
threw
about
it
right
at
now.
me, so I'm throwing
I
it at
guess.
them.
I mean,
Because
Okay.
it is understandable.
I also
I'm
washed up on
protecting
the
my
shore about a
own
week
self,
ago as
Chris.
well. Kind of got dragged into a bit
That
of
is the
war
thing that
and a
I
couple
am
other
doing,
things.
and my words are my
It
best
doesn't seem to be an
thing.
uncommon occurrence.
I thought this place would be after.
That's the
I am going to
thought
Good morning.
walked up on the shore and stuff, but
If I get
Stuff
more
is-
reports
presumably would
of
have
you
been
being
the aftermath.
unprofessional,
I miss my lightning
No,
bombs,
I'm
actually.
very
I mean,
Are you
Lightning
dead? Am I dead? I don't think
bolts,
we're
like-
dead.
yeah!
What, the-
No, listen. Oh, that one time, I went out, and we went exploring this uncharted territory for, like...
again, you have a choice.
I do know one guy
Wait, why am
who
I... name?
he got better. God.
Simple as that.
Lady in Aether that's
I
has
never
a
seen
Commander of the
hat.
Rebel
Shit,
Guard.
That looks like a mushroom,
And,
but
no,
cement array,
I
apparently.
don't think that
You
you're
understand.
dead, or this is
that-
not
How am I
the
blanking on her name?
Red Wall.
Whatever, we went over there to get her stuff, and then I found there was this huge
And that's
beast
saying
thing over
something.
there. And then there was like
Red Wall.
bugs kind of wandering around it, and I decided, you know what? You know
That
what's the
name
best
mean
course for
anything to you?
I'm
action?
going to give you time
What's
to
the-
Go
and
see
if
if I
you
can catch
continue
some
to
of them.
want to be rude to
And I
people,
did it.
Well, I
then
know that they're not
got,
from
like,
around here.
10 of them things.
it's as simple as that.
I didn't even notice.
Weird.
I even
What is
got
her
a
name?
scale off of his back too. That was
It's
crazy.
your choice as to whether what's more
Yeah,
important,
I
to
think-
you, being rude
I think you
and
set
being
yourself to
Wait,
yell
to
and
people,
got
alright.
louder
or
all of a
actually
sudden.
upholding people's
Maybe.
respect.
Listen to that.
I'm not on
And
the
being
normal.
the guard that we
Is he
want to
mad?
be,
I am being
not
Maybe.
racist people
Okay,
in this
well,
town.
welcome
not
to
shitty people in this
essentially-
town. We are better than that.
I give people
I can't
respect that they
introduce
have.
possible.
That is what I do.
But
I've given you my orders.
well,
as
it's gonna go
commander,
through the
and
portal. You can also
choose
go to
to accept
Aether,
it or
and
not.
there's also the
And if
End
you
Wall.
don't want to
You
choose to
really
accept
don't
it,
care
then you don't
about
have.
me, you fucking pointy-eared motherfucking cunt-ass bitch. Fuck you.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Fucking pointy-eared fucking
Yeah,
cunt.
that's the rude cat I was talking about.
Alright,
Yeah.
consider yourself
You
gone from the
just
Red Wall
made
Guard.
Oh, dang!
Fuck.
Jesus
You see what I mean? You
Christ!
see what I mean?
There's
Are you
the best.
okay?
Funny though. Kind of funny though.
You good?
Kinda funny.
That just.
Some people
I am
probably
good.
but I kinda find it
In fact, I'm
funny.
pretty
Cool.
well.
That's
They are.
crazy.
I want this known. They're not a Red Wall Guard member anymore. As of
Oh
immediately.
no, they threw their badge at you.
Cool.
That's why. So I was giving it back to you.
I thought that was a hairball.
I didn't see that. I just heard them constantly calling me a pointy-eared cunt.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
I
I was
can't
surprised you were being
believe-
so
well,
lenient at
they
first,
just
but
made
with
him
the way their
punch
acting was
him.
going,
Punch him.
that
That's
happened.
crazy.
I was giving them a chance,
That's
but
crazy.
they
Hey,
feel
man.
like them being rude is somehow like me telling them not to be rude is somehow racist against them.
Very good poisons, and no one will know.
Well, I mean,
Listen,
cats.
some
What?
people are
Now
fit
that you've said that
for
out
being a
loud,
god.
people are gonna
Did you
No,
Some
seriously
I told the
ask
cat.
that question?
They are fit
I
for the
told the
god.
cat to stop being.
What you
Well,
do?
as a
Yes, I
medical
did.
professional,
You do
you
that?
shouldn't do that because you'll get arrested
I've
and
been
you'll
doing
get
it all the time.
fuck.
What do you mean?
Thank you. I don't really
You've just been stabbing people
I
with
specifically
poison
told the
things and
cat.
poisoning them.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You've been doing that today with people here.
I
Can't
specifically
believe
told
it.
the cat not to be rude and tell people to kill themselves
even
or
though
stop
I
being
don't do
racist to
that.
people.
Wayne, come on now.
You know,
Yeah,
feel like the
I
cat
know.
had a point
Tiny.
to do it. I feel like the cat's in the right
That
to do
happens
it.
Cat
every
did it.
so
I mean, he
often.
didn't really do
I
anything
told if
against
you
in
put- if
comparison
somebody
to
goes
what was
unconscious,
happening with the
I'm
cat.
telling
They
you,
just
just
kinda-
have to
All right.
match their energy. When
We're gonna wait a few more
And
minutes
Aether?
because I feel like there's probably some
same thing.
people that are
Wayne,
have
Yeah,
some
that's
business
fair.
in Aether.
I,
So-
I for one have business. There is a magic lesson I'm holding in about 30 minutes, so.
Alright,
He's listening.
and we are going to go ahead and just jump straight to business.
You're not.
And because I'm not waiting for people, I told people we were having training, so.
Probably hears
I don't
it,
even know
but
he
it
was
didn't
talking.
But at the same time,
talking to you. That's a different
He
thing.
said your name like
I
twice.
was
I-
talking
He
to
did.
you, Wayne.
Oh, that's right. He did say it twice. You're right.
You know, for some
Alright.
music just
Well,
ran
what do you
through
want
my
to
head.
I'm gonna drop kick you, but now I just don't want to.
Why? Why? Why?
Alright, Red Wall Guard, training arena.
Ivan was gonna give me 5 gold to do so.
Hey, is that one of the
Man, I
guys,
can't
by the
believe-
way, for the fucking guy we
Wayne.
need to talk to? Over there on top of the...
Yes. I believe that was
Maybe.
Garrick. I believe that was Garrick. Yes.
I'm joking.
You better. You can't just drop kick tiny people. You can't do that, man. That's
No.
rude.
I would never drop kick you. I would drop kick Wayne though, because Wayne is
Well,
lame.
Oh,
Damn, I can't believe they're gonna drop kick a crippled
Can't
small
believe
person.
it. Can't believe it.
It's not.
Well,
It's
if you're
nothing to do
Why are you
with
small?
him being
Were you
small.
cursed? Is this magic?
He's small.
At least drop kick him when he's in actual size, not when he's tiny. It's like kicking him when he's down.
It's more
That's
kickable
rude,
that
man.
way. He's like a football.
Yeah, but it,
I apologize for doing Red Wall Guard training.
It's
Shouldn't be long.
It didn't go far.
don't
Click
underestimate
your
the power of
tongue
tiny
at
people.
me.
Don't underestimate the power of tiny people. Next thing you know,
I am
someone
not.
is gonna be
No,
tiny.
I'm
You're
not.
gonna try to kick
I'm
them.
not, man.
and then
I'm
they're
not
gonna
Red Wall
underestimating
Guard,
the
form up in a
power of
line.
tiny.
Toss you on the ground. That's what's gonna
Yes.
happen next time.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Small.
underestimating the power of tiny people. I'm
Uh-huh.
underestimating the power
Dispelling.
of Wayne because he's Wayne.
Well, yeah, but what
It
makes
has
you think
nothing-
he's
it has
weaker
nothing
because
to
he's
do-
small?
It has nothing to do
I'm
with
gonna
him being tiny.
move
It
to
has
the side.
everything
What
to
if
do with
he's-
the power of him
what
being
if he's
Wayne.
Your smallness is being dispelled.
Even though he's tiny. Hmm.
Well then.
Thank you, Hana.
But it's
Yeah.
funny.
If the cat is rude, you have to match their energy with something much ruder.
No, you don't have to.
Throw
You don't have to
something
stoop that low, actually.
Ignore it. Expecting anyone
First thing said it, that's just so.
Normal then. How about that?
right now.
I mean, he
A lot
is,
of
though,
things
yeah,
are
yeah,
considered
I know.
assault nowadays.
Like now, yeah. Now I can go and drop kick
Yeah.
him if you want.
Let's move over here a little bit so it's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, go for
Consider.
it.
He's right there. He's
I have an issue. I have an issue with
primary.
small. Mine is small, you do you. You do you.
Really wish there were more of my guard here, but we'll make do because I want to start getting people trained. I want to start getting people on the same level. So basically, I'm going to teach you a few things, and then when we have our next training, hopefully we can have more guard members here, and you can help them.
The crossroad over there, I think.
We're not going to be able to go fully into the formation stuff that I wanted to go into today, but
I mean, you know that more than I do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
no, but we
I mean,
are
at the end
starting
of the day, we
training,
go
so
through
if
the
you want to
next-
be
wait,
part of
no,
the
wait, we
training,
can vote. I think.
show up.
Alright,
Otherwise,
fair-
if you're
fair,
busy,
I
that's
can
okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
Who said what? Garrick?
Garrick.
Alright.
Yeah, apparently he wants to bring some people to go
So-
somewhere because some people want to like make a
A few reminders.
boat line.
Yeah, the mission.
to
About-
here. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Apparently, I believe he told us we were gathering over there. I think.
If any in doubt, they'll be at the building, or well, he'll
Right.
be stopping to be a grumpy old man at the building in like 20 minutes.
Well, that
So-
he is.
Right now,
Yeah.
the current
Yeah.
hierarchy is that the College of Magi run
For
Red
about
Wall.
20 minutes.
They own the town and the
Yeah,
swamps.
Get a drink,
Yeah.
get something
Not like we're
cool.
in a rush or anything.
I mean,
like that.
it's at least good to inform
Under the College of Magi, there's usually a mage
I mean, I'm pretty sure
that
he
is
said he was gonna
in
gather
control.
people
The
about
previous
that.
mage is no longer
He was gonna gather people with, like,
in
eventually,
charge.
so it's just
We
like,
are.
you know.
They're looking
What's
for a
the
replacement for that
No,
mage.
did he
No,
leave?
just like, no,
So if you
they
have
could inform
anything-
him that we want to go kind of thing. But he already knows I want to go.
Well,
because
Okay.
I told him that
that's gonna
yesterday.
happen, yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
he'll see
He says
it.
they
Yes,
go to the
I didn't know he
Arendelle-
left.
like
I
that,
think he has
and
like
then over there
Some
he
of you
got
may not know
wireframes
Arendelle.
or
He
whatever open
was the
and
mage that was in
later
charge
write
of
down.
Red Wall,
Aw, man.
but
He's on
he has stepped
No,
down.
no,
He
yeah,
has
he's over
why
here.
is
he's
Someone
doing
else
other
went to
responsibilities.
Aether
So
to tell people
there
that,
is going to
hey,
be
guys,
another
come
mage
to
that
Red
is going to
Bull if you
be
wanna come help, kind of
put in
thing.
place.
Ah, man, I need
So-
to ask him for
Yeah,
something.
The College of Magi,
Some kind of
Okay.
You have
I kind of want to go
the
on this
mage,
as
which
well.
used to be Arendelle, which now is going to be someone else.
Here in 20 minutes.
You have the mayor.
Until then,
20 minutes,
get a
alright.
drink, get some food.
Unless it's a life or death situation and I'm not here,
I mean, I already have my apple.
you should be coming to me because I'm underneath the mayor.
Apples are tasty.
The mayor has a
Oh,
lot
is
of
that a
duties and
big- I thought it was an
responsibilities
apple?
that
It's
she
really
has to
small.
deal with.
It is in fact a normal size.
So if there's anything that's urgent or just important matters, you should be coming up to me. Or if there's people that need to bring up urgent matters that
What?
are not something that is life or death that she has to specifically deal with, it should be coming to me. And even life or death stuff should be coming to me. And if it's something that she
So-
needs to be dealing with,
What does that have to do with
If
apples?
someone comes by in the middle of the town and they're being threatened to be stabbed by someone, as the acting person and guard on the scene, you want us to run away from the situation to come and get you?
Call me Quinto. That's my
no,
name.
you would handle the situation, but if you're going to give a report or address what happened, you would come to me, not the mayor.
Japan. I don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Just making clarification.
So instead of going to the mayor
But yeah,
for
everybody
everything that
can do
happens
it,
here,
right? It's fine.
so your
Yeah,
example for,
man.
Yeah.
using your example,
Except for the people
if that happens, you would
they
deal
are
with it
stuck.
normally,
They're just
like you
stuck
always
in
would,
normal places.
but you're not going to go to the mayor and report every
Washed up on the
single
shore here
incident
about
that
a couple-
happens
about
in
a week or
Redwall.
two ago.
That would be something you need to take up to me.
There was another
Hannah
one
first.
that, like yesterday.
A lot of
What?
people do that. Some other people just kind of fall out.
I'm gonna go to Hannah first, and
for other
then
things.
he'll tell you
No.
because I know I'll forget.
I mean, listen. How else are people like
Okay, fair
randomly
enough.
appearing around here? It's just gonna have what happen.
After that,
There's a teleporter.
Yeah, but a lot of
we
people
are going to
don't
be
even know
changing the
those
names
things
from
exist.
squad leads
Like
to
you.
sergeants.
Well, because where
Until we
I'm
found
from,
out.
teleporters didn't exist.
Because since we are a volunteer force
Exactly.
and not everyone is here all the time,
That's the problem.
we don't
I
have
cover, like,
squads
apparently
that are
the
constantly
world
formed.
entirely.
So it makes more sense that we have sergeants that take control when needed
You're not the only one.
and
man.
have that hierarchy.
Come on.
Where did you come from?
I came from the Feywilds.
After sergeant,
That's right,
it's
you
just a
did tell me
guardsman
that. I
rank,
think you
I
told-
did tell you. Also, I'm a fairy. Most fairies come from.
and then underneath that is
except
recruit.
when they're not, but then they're not real
You're like
fairies.
you're like a
I think.
moth, though.
I mean, I'm part moth.
I mean,
Yes.
moths are technically fairies.
And it's
Wasp.
important that we start
Oh, you're
doing,
not.
paying attention to hierarchy,
Well, okay.
because it's been causing a lot of problems.
Okay, that's not the point because like the point is like
No, that
fairies
is
are
totally
creatures that
100% the fucking
I just don't
point.
think any of the established,
Don't interrupt me, or
at
I'll
least with
fucking
inside the
slap you.
confines of just the Redwood Guard, there's no,
Don't interrupt.
I mean, how often do,
But anyway, the point is,
the
fairies
sergeants other than,
gather dust
when
like
you're not
pixie
present
dust
or
and
around
shit, right?
or busy?
Moths also
How often
scatter
are they
dust
around?
that they collect from
Usually
trees
late in
and
the
other
evenings
stuff
when I'm
that's, like,
doing
fallen,
paperwork.
just like butterflies and whatnot.
Oh.
Pixies, in a sense,
Or
are
if
like
I
a
am
moth or
on
butterfly
a
or
mission,
whatever. So,
or
there you go.
sometimes I might be away
I
doing
am part
business during the day.
Part?
Yeah,
Part moth.
because I mean, I'm not a
That makes it
sergeant, but I've
easier,
done,
honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any of the higher ranks, and I've been, like, somewhat fucking taken over.
That's
Trying to
why
keep people
I
at peace.
I added an additional captain,
It's called Mothkin. There's a
so
Who?
there'll be the captains as well.
Still.
Like
Still.
Mothman. We don't talk about
Yeah, no.
Mothman though. Mothman is evil.
So,
Mothman is
but
real.
Yeah,
I
there was
I
an
understand
evil
that.
bad
That's
guy
something
that would
I'm
take
working
things
on.
and they were called
but-
Mothman.
Yeah, who's
Never
the
in the
additional captain?
I never actually got to see it though. I'm
Damien.
very sad. I wanted to see the Mothman. I couldn't. I never saw it.
I
But
see.
Eugene and the
Okay.
other guys saw it and they fought it. And apparently it's really strong.
I promoted him
What
to
about that guy?
captain, so there's at least
yeah. It's called
between,
Mothman. Apparently it looks like a
uh,
big moth of a man.
between the three captains.
Yeah.
I know the other
Please,
one
you
should
look
be
like a monster.
back. He's been
Something
injured,
I
so
mean,
hopefully he'll be
it's-
back soon.
It's Mothman.
I understand that he was fighting
Yeah.
the Daedra War.
Again,
I'm
it's
assuming I
either
haven't heard from him
really,
because he's been
really
injured,
good
so
boss
What,
person
Krim?
I'm sure he'll
or
be back. I
somehow,
doubt he's dead.
Some way.
No, not Krim.
A fairy was like, I'm a
I doubt he's dead.
Stop it.
Or maybe he is.
Stop it right there.
He was here yesterday.
Who? Yeah, I know, that's why I was confused.
Grim was here.
Who's this who's the third mysterious captain? You keep saying captains instead of names. It's gonna confuse people.
It's been a while, so I feel so horrible for forgetting his name, to be honest.
What the heck?
To them?
I think
No.
Mothman is more of the
They're not here.
Really nice.
Tommy, there
He's
we
here
go.
now.
Tommy is one of
No,
the
I'm still a
captains.
guard. Oh, wait, Tommy's still part of the guard? Okay, yeah, he did join back.
Yes.
So where is Tommy?
You just haven't seen the right
Said he's injured?
He's been having fourth dimensional problems.
I don't really own a lot of pets. Well, no, the only pet I've owned is like a
Makes
Necro,
sense.
so...
Said he got injured at the
parts are
Daedra War.
broken.
Did I own a pet? I don't think I
We
did.
all got injured in the Daedra War.
Yeah, so is he in the clinic?
You're fucking.
What they said.
Missing.
Or a lot of other things.
Oh, he's just full missing. Jesus Christ. No, I hope no one left him behind.
Listen, if I roll
See,
down
one of the
anything,
Daedra gave me a
They're
giant
still
scar on
looking
my
for him,
chest.
from my understanding.
Doesn't go away
so-
now.
I would ride a toad.
I can understand it.
But there is definitely a reason why he is not here, and it's acceptable. So,
No, the reason why
So-
I say squirrel is because the squirrel can one climb trees, and two is actually more of a stable ride, whereas a toad is more of like
It's
a.
either that or something else that already flies. 'cause I
Yes.
can fly. So that's
I am a
what
member
makes
of the
it
Artisans
lower.
Guild. We have
wait,
been
wait,
asked and requested to rebuild your fortification in the swamp.
Yeah, but it can jump and can swim a lot.
All right, you have my permission.
Would-
Go ahead.
Would some of your soldiers be able to assist us in moving some of the
I can assist
materials
with that. I
from
think I already know
Crafter's
most
Guild?
of what the trainers can go.
You know what? Why not?
I mean,
Yes.
we only have around 4 people right now, so...
Yeah, why not? I love that my training keeps getting fucked over. Cool. All right,
if you
so
want to stick out, keep
You're
them in train
fine.
as well. That is fine. It will just
Yeah,
take us
I mean,
more time.
I have to.
Could you
I
also
could
join
discuss
them?
business with them, so I have to ask them some stuff so I can help them.
Make sure they're covered while they're
rebuilding fortifications.
I just need
You
to
cannot?
find it.
Well, we're not starting
can.
rebuilding process.
I can use
yet.
fire to
We're
lift
just
it up.
getting the material to the side.
Heat, actually.
And we're
Are you
starting
guys getting it
demolition.
from the swamp, or...?
No, we have some over there. We have to deal with some tree
Oh.
fuckers anyway, so we're just taking it from there and bringing it over to here. Oh, I'm sorry, wood elves.
It's not flying, nah.
We have some wood elves that assist us.
Well, I would prefer that you have a plan in place for building the fortifications after you demolish
Technically a drow,
everything.
but I'm in a different
I don't
body.
know.
Unless there's a
Just make this
magical.
training.
I forgot you told me that.
So the contract that
Yes,
was
use the sun bleach now.
specifically for repair and
No, the note
repair and
silver
renovation.
exposure. You could turn your
I
skin
already
blue.
did an overall assessment the other day. All the wood planks are
She's
either in
turning
some
more red
form
than
of
she
rot and
has been
decay
lately.
because of the moisture in the area.
Yeah.
Not to
Well,
mention the
not
brick and mortar is falling apart. Through
Maybe
multiple
she's
different
getting
sieges, obviously from
that you
So,
pale socks get.
we're currently just dragging material over there, so that way we can eventually begin the process of repair.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Well, they were talking about
So,
demolition, so if
because
there's no
we
demolition,
want
that's fine.
Because we have plans that we need to discuss with the mayor, who is not here, because we believe that it would be better suited to just fucking tear down what we can and repair and rebuild it better. But that would take time. So right now, in our current contract states, we are to renovate and repair. Okay,
But
then
it is like
renovate and
trying
repair,
to
but hold
renovate.
off on the demolition.
It is like trying to renovate
Yeah.
a ship that is full of termites. At some point, it is like, well, what can you save?
Which I
Also,
understand.
possibly
but
be
if you're gonna
careful, you know, because
demolish
there's dinosaurs in
something,
there.
Then you should.
If you're gonna demolish things and do demolition, then you should be ready to start building things up after that.
Of course. That is why we need to
So-
bring the materials over.
So now that he's explained that there's no demolition that's happening right now, that's fine.
All right. So, where is your big strong man? There is your man. Fantastic.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I thought they were talking on behalf of her, and I
You're
was like,
getting a
no.
big strong man and
She
a
has
big strong
thighs in
woman.
the chest.
So
There's no way.
You're helping us as well?
sure,
Had to bite my
Fantastic.
thumb
Come
there.
I'm assigning both of them to you since you're the Artisans Guild.
Thank you.
Like I said, the conversation.
There is a horse here.
Will be getting paid.
Yeah, but there's a horse a lot of the time.
There's a horse here.
It's artisan
Are
build
we
stuff
helping
from the
move
look
stuff,
of
or
it.
we just got
Oh,
it?
is it
I-
Today.
There's a horse. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a talking horse. No, I'm not dealing with
It's
it.
a
Oh, it's
horse.
a talking. God damn it, it's a talking horse.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Random,
It's
just a
hunt.
random
Get it
horse.
right.
What?
A Hans. The fuck?
The
Yeah,
heck
hunt.
is a hunt?
Oh, I guess you get to do what you want, and
But, you know, that's how some people pronounce
I am fully expecting there to be basically no attendance. So.
Why?
Don't say that.
Well, I mean, any given day, there's about 12 different things happening. People off doing some module mission, some, you know, being dragged into there. So.
I mean, you can have them come here, maybe. Or you
I
can go
know.
to that place
I need the stands up in Aether.
If you're interested in
Money
getting the
means
job.
food. Let's go.
Also, that's happening today, so.
But yeah, feel free to go to mage training because I know you're a master mage, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It's the reason I'm able to do this.
So, don't feel like you need to stay here. You know, as a master mage, you have responsibilities, and I understand that. So, I'm not frustrated with that part, honestly. You know, I expect a master mage to be busy, but it's like I was really hoping I could get people trained today. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can do that later in the day.
Who knows? I'm heading up to the island.
Yep.
If you see any straggling mages, please let them know that I'm having the lesson up there.
If I see Rift, I'll make sure that he goes up to get some lessons. Oh, hey.
Almost like scheduling a massive training.
And there's the lesson giver right there, the Master Mage Hana.
I see. Well, I
Yeah,
might
she's,
make my way over there earlier, but I have to go to
actually
the
the
mercenary
highest
building
ranked
first.
mage in all of Aether, aside from, you know, the old fucking geezer. I'm grabbing people from here.
Oh, you're bringing everyone up? Okay, good.
Is the old geezer the one with the bird skull on his hat?
No. That one's just a crackhead.
Ah. Makes sense.
Ah, carrot.
People from here, I was already at the forest.
Alright.
Everyone's going to Aether. I've already prepared a bunch of items for you there.
Alright. Could you deliver this to Rift later in the evening? It's a letter. Thank you. It needs to be later. He's gonna be busy and I don't want him thinking about it now. So.
Or it can mean a very less injury.
All right, then all you have to do is sign this paper right here. It says, I hereby consign my court witness on allegedly Climbing. There's no magic behind this contract. Courts are even far worse. Lawyers.
Okay.
Employ a lot of people who wear black and red and gold. You know.
Black,
think about it. Think
red,
about it.
gold.
Take a card. Just getting a read on the ley lines. Oh, there's.
Grab. Hug.
Hey, Hannah.
Hello.
It is a quiet day today. I have told the people I could come here, but there aren't many people around in the first place today.
I know.
I'm gonna let that one wander.
Hey, it's good for you. It's an easy first lesson.
I was hoping for more.
Yeah, I could take those pain meds.
Well, if there were more,
Especially,
you'd be,
especially
worried about
some of
messing
them who need to be here.
Yeah, you would think, yeah.
Starts petting you.
This is a new one to Aether. They're a construct of a kind. They're a animated doll.
Soft.
Yes, they are.
Hana, I do have a question for you. I know this is a after everything, and if you have some spare time, Yami's still a novice. Do you think that maybe we could do something for her so we could at least get her to adept?
If they've studied enough, sure.
I mean, to be fair,
It depends on what they're actually. What are they?
Nice to meet you, Mix. My name is
I don't. A mage? Okay.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Trial Yumi Ararian for them, because we can't let Julian do it, because teacher.
I sure wasn't prepared for one.
I learned magics?
Just, well, fair enough, I guess.
First, I mean, they just found out their affinity.
To be fair,
yeah,
I've been the
we're
one
talking about
teaching her,
Yami.
so.
Ararian, you want to help us give?
She's a spellcaster.
Ararian, do you want to help us give a adept trial to Yami real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Kiddo, try it now.
Yami, get in the circle. Get in the circle, Yami.
You just land over in a floating disc.
By the 12.
Name all 12.
Bear in mind, she's Yami, you can sit down.
You said by the 12. Name all 12.
I don't know the 12, unfortunately.
Then why are you swearing by them?
I don't know. It's
a thing that Rayo says all the time.
Rayo says it. Yeah, Rayo doesn't even know the 12.
I know. He's a bad influence.
Apparently, it's something from where we were from. I don't know.
Just
I don't remember.
Swear by something that you know the meaning of.
Dad!
By Tama's ass!
There you go.
There's a lot to swear by there.
I had to look around.
By Judean. By Dad Judean.
When you have another one?
Just sit down.
Oh my goodness, is that Ballast?
No.
Yes, it is.
Is there another?
People.
Is there another?
Was a hard rule given by my wife.
Yes, there's another harpy.
Ask for a friend.
Why is there another
flock grows. The flock grows.
No, a plural of harpies. A plural of harpies we discussed is called an abduction.
What?
Oh, that's Tina. She was here previously when you weren't here.
Anyway.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yummy.
Okay.
Keep in mind, the things that I have taught you, you are good at spellcasting. Have an open mind for everything that they're going to ask you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Hannah, Ararian, group huddle. How are we gonna fail Yami here? Okay. Okay, so you asked them about arcanochronistic rethaumatization. You asked them about the parallel constants of I'll ask them how to bake a fluffy, flourless chocolate cake.
That'll be a very quick jump.
No, it's impossible.
What's this about a fluffy chocolate cake?
We're talking about Ray.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Do you want the easy question, the medium, or the hard? Actually, Hannah gets.
I'll take the easy.
Seniority.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got you. Okay, what do you want? I'll take the hard one. You get the medium. I want to.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks.
I want to fail him. No, ignore me. Okay. Hannah, would you like? So. The adept exam will consist of 3 questions and 2 spells.
Oh, okay.
If you get 3, you pass. If you get 2.5, we'll see. There are partial credits, so even if you don't know the answer, do as best as you can.
Of course.
Take it away, Master Mage Hannah Hartwell.
All right. First question, the easy question. Can you tell me the 4 tiers of affinity?
4 tiers of affinity.
Oh, right.
We know you know Omega, but you're not the one being tested.
Can I get
well, I was
tested?
gonna say,
Being a mage seems easy, if this is the question.
This is the easy question. It's supposed to be easy.
Are they allowed to look down?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
It's if they know the names of it. This is their own. This is the only reference material they're given for the entire exam. They can use it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got. 4 tears. Okay, my brain just died instantly. Like this, like that.
No, yeah, get the fuck back in there and
No, get back in
Come
there.
on.
At least give it a
Come
try.
on, you should know this.
I should, but my brain is not pulling it.
I mean, you did fall off the roof earlier today. So
Yeah. My brain's not correct.
Give it a try. There's 4. Look, like you have the information up below you. You got it. What are the kinds of affinities?
I guess if I'm using this would be the soul, which is all-encompassing. The basic elements, the branches, and then the advanced forms of each element. That's the best I can do. I don't know the exact names for them, but that'll be it.
Alright.
Okay, Aurarian.
Alright. Look at the minute. What are the 2 methods when it comes to dealing with curses and hexes?
Curses and hexes? That would be the additive and subtractive styles, depending on which way you go.
That's my girl.
There you go.
I was gonna say I went over that one with you.
All right, and you are a dark mage, right?
Yes.
Mono dark?
Mono dark.
All right, I'll get a little bit more specialized for you then. Remember, just answer what you can. What is the tenebric resonance of a penumbral bloom? Tenebric resonance of a penumbral bloom.
Resonance. Ooh. We're going over that before. I want to try. We're going on resonances. I'm guessing that would have to do with a dark aspected flower of some sort. As such, it would be a type of frequency, I'm guessing. How you would have to connect the darkness to the frequency of that bloom to allow it to grow. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
And what resonance would that be?
I'm unsure. I wouldn't know exactly what it is.
Give it a shot.
But I got this, Father. To find a resonance, you would have to connect to the shadow of what it is, darkness of it is. So to be able to find that resonance, I would have to attune myself to that penumbral bloom to be able to search for its resonance or the resonance code that it is. Without that kind of information, I would be unable to tell.
Resonance code was the word I was looking for. Good job. All right. Now, we're going to have you cast 2 spells. Spellcasting.
Spellcasting.
And hide after last time with that one ice mage.
Yeah, I had to heal his hypothermia.
So it's 2.
Yeah, I don't know why you healed his hypothermia with immediate fire.
It wasn't immediate fire, it was gradual fire. Immediate fire would have done worse.
That's my girl.
I think that's the least effective invisibility I've ever seen.
What?
Okay.
So for adept, it's 2 spells, right?
Yes, 2 spells, any 2 spells.
A flux.
Yep, for adept exam, you will be casting any 2 spells. So first, cast a spell of your choice. Any spell.
Do we require require a certain level of spell,
Nope.
or can it be of the cantrip variety to level 1?
Any spell.
All right. She pulls out a string, grins, attempts a shadow marionette on classic.
Oh, you. You
What level spell is that?
Level 1.
Okay. Go ahead and roll publicly.
All right. Ow! Fuck.
They out of character have an injured arm, so just.
Okay.
I have injuries, so sorry about that.
Yeah, they're doing.
In that case, would you like us to roll for you?
No, I just have to use my left hand.
Okay.
And 11.
Oh, there it is.
With an 11, that will not meet the DC for a first level spell.
Oh, fuck.
In this context. As this is a spell you can normally cast, and you do so confidently, it's a little different with so many eyes on you. You can see as you look around, people staring, waiting for your success, or perhaps preying on your downfall, who's to say. And the strings fall just short.
Damn it.
A cross is marked on the page.
It's all right, kiddo.
All right. You have one more chance.
All right.
Cast any spell.
You got this.
Fine. I'm just gonna attempt a shadow shield, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
So need to roll again.
Yep. Go ahead and roll.
There we go.
Ooh,
18.
there you go.
With an 18, the spell will succeed. And a check.
Alright. That's the end.
What do you want to give for your... That was 1, 2, 3. What do you want to give for yours?
They described them, they did not give me a name. So... I'm not sure, counting it as partial, I guess.
Okay. Partial is half. That is 3.5. That is skin of your teeth. A pass.
Atta girl.
Just like your dad.
Yeah, I barely passed as well.
Hey, I failed my first time. So did Rayo. No shame. All right. Now, that was a wonderful diversion. However, we do have Hannah's class proper now.
Yeah, so we do have a
If
thing
you
to
stay
do.
around after, we can have more lesson or more trials.
Oh boy.
I needed this lesson today, I guess.
Yami
I will
was due
be
for one for a long
sitting
time,
here.
so this
Go
was
ahead and call
overdue.
on me if you need.
Alright. So, this is my first time doing something like this. Previously, this responsibility was pretty much exclusively done by Sulfur or Califax, but after Sulfur has moved on, she has given me the authority and expectation of doing these in her absence. So, hello, welcome to my first mage lesson. And I'm going to be giving an overall guidance on affinities, how they interact, what you can do to avoid things. So first of all, if you don't know what an affinity is, affinities are essentially the way we categorize magic. They are the themes of magic. They're the way the world that we live in is held together and represented. They are the aspects of reality and the aspects of life that we live. Most people have at least one affinity that they are magically aligned with. Some have two. Aether's a bit of a melting pot of people, so it tends to attract the people that have two. But in reality, having one is generally the most common. Those who have one affinity will generally have a higher potency with another affinity than with someone who has two affinities. I believe that it is the most important thing just in general, that everyone knows their own affinity and the affinity classification and relation to other affinity that they have. Every affinity has a classification or a tier, this came up in your exam, that it falls under. The starting point is soul. You can think of the tiers of affinity as a mountain, with water running down that mountain. Soul is the source of all that water. It's the snow at the top of the mountain. Once it starts to melt down, it starts flowing down to its lessers. It gets more and more potent as it goes down. Soul flows into a parent affinity. That's the second classification. And a parent flows into a child affinity. Just ignore it, please. Parent flows into a child affinity. Childs flow themselves into a specialization. So you have soul, parent, child, and specialization as your tiers of magic. Soul only has its own its own tier because it flows differently than other. It interacts with other affinities differently, or rather, it hardly interacts with other affinities in a common application. Which leads me to the topic of opposites. Every affinity except soul has its opposite. When you're looking at this chart, an affinity's opposite is the one directly across from it on the circle. That may sound obvious and may sound like I'm talking to you like you're stupid, but people have trouble with this. It's something I've experienced people having trouble with. It's particularly the specializations. If you are drawing a line straight through the middle of this circle, you will reach its opposite, its direct opposite. If you're just trying to eyeball it, you might have some trouble. If your line goes straight through the middle of this circle, you'll reach its opposite. Affinities do not like to meet their opposite. When it meets its opposite, that's when everyone's favorite, the affinity explosion, happens. That explosion has a few effects. First one, the one that you're probably going to be the most concerned with, is the fact that it's a severely painful, phenomenon for both the caster and the person who has been targeted. It doesn't matter how far you are when you are targeting someone. If you shoot a fireball at someone who is an earth mage across the room, those ley lines are still going to connect, and both of you are still going to receive a critical injury. Secondly, the thing that I hope more people start getting concerned about is the fact that this does a lot of damage to the ley lines, and that weakens magic in the area until it's repaired. When it comes to specializations, they behave a little differently with explosions. Explosions can still happen between affinities, even if they're not direct opposites. Let me see, where is my reference? Here it is. Anyone who has, for example, a stone affinity can still cause an explosion with anyone on any of the fire affinities. It can cause an explosion with magma, it can cause an explosion with arcane, with heat, or even fire itself directly. Because of that, people who have a child affinity or a specialization need to be a bit more knowledgeable about what they need to know the specializations of. If you are, again, an earth mage, it's worth your time learning every single one of the fire's affinities, all of their specializations. Because you might think you're good, you're just like, oh, I just need to worry about fire. No, you need to worry about all of fire. Let me see. Even though I say that, I think everyone, especially those in the Mages Guild and the Healers Guild, should take their time to just learn this entire chart. You might, save yourself a few minutes just focusing on learning your own direct opposite. But if you know everything, you don't have to worry about asking or looking at a reference every time you need to, get interacted with someone who's may not be your opposite, but is still in pain. You can direct them to a healer that can help you, that can help them. If you're a healer and your patient is your opposite, you might want to just go get your colleague and say, hey, you're this affinity, that won't be a problem. You can help them, I'll help someone else. Everyone should know this. And if you're taking an adept exam, there's a good chance you'll be asked to just go around the circle and name all of them.
I would have instantly failed.
You got lucky. Lastly, this is something that a few more people who I wish to call out avoided this lesson, apparently. Impulse control. I've seen issues in these past few days, and it's the primary reason I'm even having this so soon. It's because it's something I wanted to address. I wanted to prevent any further incidents that I could. I get it. Impulse, it's a basic survival instinct, and usually it helps keep you out of negative situations. When it comes to magic, though, you kind of have to be a bit more aware. You have to think a bit more. It's often good people's first nature to want to, jump in and assist a situation. When, most people are good-natured and want to do that first thing. That's the first thing they think about. Oh, my friend's in danger. Let me do this to stop something from hitting them. If you're not careful and you're not thinking about it, that impulse might be what hurts your friend more than the fireball coming towards them. It might be, I'm going to keep going back to Earth, but that's the one I picked for my example. If you're Earth, fireball's being cast at you, you might instinctively want to raise up an Earth shield to block that fireball. If you think any more than a single fraction of a second, you'll know that's not a good idea, but instinctually, you want to protect yourself. Let's see. There's a couple workarounds. Some affinities have easier time with this than others. Once you've raised up that wall of earth, you can take the magic out of it. Now it's just a rock. There's not an affinity there's no explosion that's going to happen. After you've taken your magic out of something physical, there's no more chance of that happening. So if you're telekinetically lifting something up, and you happen to be the opposite affinity of what your target is, you can just let go of the magic after you've thrown it. This is, it's easier with affinities that are closer to the natural world and able to manipulate physical things. Some affinities like Order may have a hard time thinking about, how do I do that? Well, it's easier, but there's ways to do it for every affinity. Healers in particular also have to think about their impulse. If you have several patients, I've gone over this, you need to know what your patient's affinity is. You can't just jump in and start healing someone. You have to think about, I should check their affinity first. Every healer wants to get in and help someone. There's a few who don't feel like doing their jobs, but some of them, most of them, they want to help people. They want to make people feel better as fast as they can. If you are not careful, you could potentially lose a patient by not paying attention to their affinity. Ask them if they can still speak. If they can't speak, ask someone who knows them. You might even take yourself out of the equation. If you explode your patient, you've diminished any value that you've brought to your team, because, you know, explosions are two-way. It's not just your patient that might get lost. You might blow yourself. You're gonna blow yourself up too. So, you know, really, that's the big thing I wanted to have to, you know, go over with. There's some mages here that definitely, mages who aren't here that definitely needed to be. But, let's see. Did I cover everything? I went by a little fast, actually. But yeah, that's everything I had. That's my first lesson. I am thanking you all for coming. But that brings me to the end. Anyone who stayed and actually paid attention, which was thankfully most of you, actually. I was expecting a lot more chaos and people having to be silenced in one way or another. But, I will not be able to simply hand out spell scrolls like Miss Sulfur did at the end of her lesson, but I can be giving one-on-one guidance with people who want to, you know, maybe learn a new spell, see how they can do to improve one they already have. I can, you know, work one-on-one with you and try to figure out what we can do to let you learn something. So, if anyone's interested, we can start forming a line, and I can get that done. Thank you again. If you're not interested in that, you can go about your business.
Well done, Hana. Well done.
Cutie.
Do I take a trial?
There you go.
Right now?
Thank you for the cuddle.
Oh man,
Sorry, I was late. I was handling
have a
something
little bit
with
of lessons
Hana.
first, and then after everything's done,
I'd like to speak with you if that's all right.
Sure. What are you looking for? What's your affinity?
Oh, I have a wonderful affinity with fire.
Fire! I like fire. I can help with fire. That's my affinity.
Fire is a very popular.
Oh, like-minded
uses fire. Heck yeah.
Yes. Now, I had a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I am roughly 84 years old. Very in tune wizard. Much more knowledgeable than most. I want to know, how old are you?
3 times in
Master
under an
rank.
hour.
23.
23.
23.
3 and master rank. Ah, I'm impressed. I was going to be a little bit concerned before the modern mages of today, sir. They've been rather lackluster. But it's good to see someone so dedicated. 23 and at the master rank. I had told my friend I'd be impressed if you were in your 30s at master rank, but to be 23 and a master already, you have a bright future ahead of you. I can definitely tell that. Good to know that mages are still very dedicated to the cause.
It depends on the mage, but thank you.
I come from a place quite far from here. I am Grandmaster Mage. But my age speaks for that rank. I've got many years of experience. I can see you being Grandmaster long before I hit that rank.
And Master. We don't use that rank at this guild.
No, of course not. It would be equivalent to your Archmage.
I see. I'm not sure how that's possible.
I was able to hit the grand rank about 55 years of age through the council from where I'm from.
I know.
It's already an Archmage of Fire. There can't be two.
Okay.
I'm your sister.
Without
I'm allowed to say
looking
that.
at the affinity
No, forgive me. I am
Tell me how many
an
affinities there are.
Archmage of Aether. From my knowledge.
Or if you want, if you do want to pop back over to the Everwild,
The title
you know, I got my
is
sounding stone.
merely an equivalent.
Hmm.
Honestly, not an official thing of this place. I'm sure if I started here, I'd be at the very bottom of the class.
You got it right. I just didn't know the names.
Well, everyone starts down at. Oh, hello.
Like, you know, in that kind of context, but it's also...
Hello. Devil, this is
I'm here to
fetch him.
Fire and... Oh, not fire.
I stopped fluxing.
Light and dark and
you having troubles
life
again?
and death and
You can come over.
busy today, but can I talk to you tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Sure.
Earth and fire
Thank
as
you.
childhood and then the specialization.
Finish up your chaps. I don't want to keep you.
No, I've got what I wanted.
I'm not as smart as Bunny, but I'm a bunny.
It was quite the lesson. Obviously, it was the basics, but those are necessary. Those are necessary to build foundations for further magic.
That's not a very high bar.
Indeed. It went over them quite well. But like I said, I told you I'd be impressed if they were in the 30s at their age, right? That's right.
23.
Yeah, except I got nervous.
You look a lot younger than that, but yes. 23. That is still pretty young.
31 affinities.
Well, that elven also looked a lot younger.
Alright, so you memorized
That's right, it just means you have to
Oh, shit. So,
for your mage.
what are your affinities?
I suppose.
Magi trials.
We might have a
Well,
problem with that.
if I could speak.
To talk about
Here's
this.
the question.
You do.
What,
We will.
what's
need
a
to learn more
spell
spells.
you could cast?
You did a lovely job.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
Your own spell.
Put some of my professors to shame,
Think outside the box.
I'd agree.
Because you have both.
Oh no.
Cool.
That's a puzzle.
You gotta take that
I'll
hard.
be departing. It's getting a little too much.
By the way,
Of course, more spells. Perhaps the magic is too much.
I'll take a little wiggle movement.
Let's take a. You have a
Those two that you couldn't cast with only one word.
Just like massive fucking scroll that she
opens up. You see circle after circle.
You can grow
after
plants with
circle
this scroll.
Alice, is that a little fly?
Just put it on a plant and grow it.
But they won't thrive.
Head begins to hurt.
They won't survive. They need light to survive.
Is that the practice for the level?
Yeah, but they
is that
also
the
need
practice for
water.
level 9s?
But you're not giving them water.
I'd recommend putting stuff in your head, but didn't exactly work out well for me.
It's not practice for level 9s.
You do got nature, but you got water. But you also don't have life. There's lots of different things that you don't have. You can, I will say, you can use growth magic to grow plants,
Do you think I
especially
should
because
put
you
for my
have
adept
nature.
exam retake today or another time?
But here's the trick to it.
I mean, they're here.
How you
Here's the
feeling?
trick to it. Using
If you're
only
feeling
growth
up to it,
and
you
light,
can-
not any of their
I
sub
heard the answer to some of the
only
questions
growth and
last time
light.
that trolled me anyways.
What is a spell that you can
Well, I
cast
mean,
with growth
if
and
you
light?
want,
It's okay. It might take you a little while. I'm not expecting a solution
I
right
mean,
now.
I'm here to help out. Like, I'm
I'd be very
wanna make
curious. to
sure
see
Not
what you have to say.
yes, I'm qualified to be able to ask a question as well as a magi.
I don't think it's possible.
So we have
Well
enough
done.
around.
I could tell you were nervous, so you were speaking quickly.
Was it really obvious? I'm sorry.
I was in the middle of it like last time.
For all the times I've been up on stage and people and I felt nervous, I've done the exact same thing. You were fine. Hannah, look at me.
It is possible.
That too. So if anything, the content that you had drew everybody's attention, which was good. Your information was good. Your information was important,
Learn more about
and you spoke it with the confidence that drew people in. You did good. You may have been nervous, but when nobody interrupted, that's a success.
You didn't get any major technical errors wrong either.
Growth.
Exactly.
You're getting close.
And you didn't fumble your words either.
You did.
Something I failed at, so you did
Growing
good.
light shield.
Yeah.
You could.
Master Hannah, your
Also
first
could
lesson
use
was an
more
absolute
magic into the
success.
light part of it and make the light shield bigger.
Soul parent child.
I'm glad that I came for the refresher
What is
because
growth?
fucking
Then you'd wear
magic has changed since the last time I was here, so.
Using growth.
Best of
Well,
everything
it's
anyway.
the affinity conditions that changed.
Specialization.
Yeah, Magic decided to go. Magic decided to be like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Because I do have to
And now it's
Yeah, it just seems to become a little bit more volatile.
Pardon?
Mom would be proud for your magic anatomy
before, and then all of a sudden
Anatomy.
and I was like, well, we can't touch it. No, Mom.
Though you did get one thing wrong. There is actually an opposite of soul. And Mom told me if I ever touch it, I'll die.
Taking someone's sight
Okay, well,
with light.
No.
that's not common knowledge.
With
So-
growth, making
Oh,
someone
yeah.
swallow.
Labyrinths or
I keep forgetting you guys don't know a lot of stuff. Like, and all that stuff.
Can trap this location
And possibly allies an entity that tries to.
That sounds like a very advanced level of scroll making. But that's something you probably want to ask
And Hannah as well as both you feel free.
Well, it seems that nobody really wanted
Hannah is
spell
in
help,
fact
so
not free because she is still answering questions like
So you
right there.
probably have somebody
I
cast
will come help
invisibility
you.
said
Oh,
on
well,
said objects.
No,
This-
it's about Halifax.
And then-
She wants to take her adept.
I think magic probably
Halifax
best
wants-
because they can.
What are you? Are you eating the quill?
Apologies. That's not my specialty regarding those things. Conjuration's not what I do.
It's turn like half.
It's like kind of chewed up into
That's where these people.
Well,
Okay.
Alice could probably help you.
No eating.
Where's Halifax?
Excuse me.
Now we're doing just sort of some catch up.
Instead, instead of in the middle of everything, maybe Budgie Spark to go off to the side and speak about this. We are still trying to do some things around the area.
I forgot you.
Can you take her and go off to the side just to talk to her?
I forgot you had a lesson.
All her
morning.
just
Oh, early in the
Deputy
morning.
for Halifax.
So wait a minute. Just they're doing some testing.
I think the lesson went well.
There.
That's how I learned to fly.
My goodness.
There's nothing in.
Wait, you doing the
Rest our audio.
That's just.
Mm-mm.
You're just eating dirt.
I'm just pulling up the roster.
I mean, was Hana free?
Hmm?
Hannah, do you want to give an adept exam? You don't have to if you don't want
I mean, no one else is coming up for spell help or anything, so I expected a longer line, but
Take my trial.
However,
What level trial?
I don't know. I signed up for the guild a while ago.
part of your graduation, much like I've done everybody that's done graduations.
Okay. First, we're gonna do Halifax. We'll do.
You got this, kiddo.
Are you Halifax?
hi.
Yes.
Hi.
You're not allowed
I
to do the
answer
exam.
questions.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I can't. Okay, well, we got Julian here as well. Very much right.
I'm deputizing Remix.
You're deputizing
Hannah, do you agree with that? Do you think Remix can ask
Um,
questions worthy of the
What is their rank?
They are an adept, but I consider them at the top of the adept class.
Can't move my right arm.
Alright, I'm just going to. There we go.
As the one who trained 2 novices to pass the Magi exam,
I answer good questions.
I consider
Okay.
them at the level for these questions.
That's
That's
fine.
the easy one
Okay.
though,
Where did that person go? That was
because that's easy.
I
don't know.
The question of what
And I will steal Aurarian's question for the medium.
She's a bit of a hyperactive one.
Okay,
so...
well, I'll ask,
Oh no, wait, there she is. Right over there.
I'll ask the complicated question then. What are your affinities?
Hello.
Holy and dark.
I can help you out now. I'm sorry. Okay, what's up?
Can you
Holy
cast
dark.
a
Okay.
spell? Give me a squad that can do it for me.
Mhm.
I can put a trap in the area and
Okay.
something.
Remix,
That gets in it.
you are deputized for this. Ask them an easy question. If you fail, I'm bumping you
an
down a
easy
rank.
question.
If it's a bad question, I'm bumping you down a rank to novice.
It's a flying reptile. They can constantly stuff in the healers.
I have been volunteered and voluntold. Thus is my curse. So,
Okay, just a small little.
affinities of holy and dark.
Yep, yeah,
Hmm.
I can do that. A small little
I'm gonna go beat
reptile.
these two.
Are they humanoid or just a creature?
No.
Well, if I had to ask an easy question, an easy question it shall be. Halifax.
Can't believe you're swinging a broom at. Don't swing a broom at a harpy.
Given your affinities, have you ever thought of a potential center line between them?
A center line? In what sense? Spells that use both, or?
Perhaps.
Yes, I've done a few like that. The most recent one actually was a bit of incantation-based casting I learned with Julian. We ended up calling it Twilight Canon, effectively.
So you studied. So you studied the spell that allows for both of your affinities.
Yes.
Can you explain some of the theorems?
Effectively, the way I've been learning to more directly utilize my holy affinity itself instead of the specializations within it has been through... Worship isn't quite the term I'm comfortable with, but we'll just say worship of celestial bodies. Mainly the sun, is how I view the holy side of it. To integrate dark, I viewed that more as the moon itself. And then to integrate both of them, well, twilight, effectively.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, that question wasn't exactly easy.
Was it?
But you got it right.
I thought it was fairly easy.
So did I.
Easy is like.
I don't think I'm fit to be an adept.
This is why I consider. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Ramix
Okay.
answered a good question.
Good enough to not get demoted. Wait, where's my broom? Shit. Ow! Fuck.
I was about to say, the broom is leading me.
I intended to do that. I'm sitting like
Here's
Hana.
the broom.
Remember, class, pay attention to your surroundings.
All according to plan, huh?
Oh, jeez. That's an interesting little construct.
What's shiny?
Nope.
Book. Not book. Shiny. Damn shiny.
No! You fucking think. Valerian, do you eat these things?
No, I do not.
You want to start?
No.
You want to start?
Hannah, ask your question.
All right, medium question. Were you listening in for Yami's, or can I reuse the question?
I think that might have been back when I was still fighting the void to get here. Apologies.
Alrighty,
Don't read.
then I get to reuse a question.
Fine.
What do you mean fine?
Nothing. I'm not judging.
You are judging. You're lying too.
Very judgy.
You're so perceptive. I'm so happy we have you, Master Mage Hannah Heartwing.
I'm gonna get you later. I'm gonna get you later. Your medium question.
That's for future me to worry about.
What are the two methods of curse breaking?
This is when I remember being taught during Califactor's lesson back in the Upper Wilds.
He's got a knife!
First you have the, I believe it was called the additive method. Effectively, use the same affinity as the curse. It's less risky, but also less able to deal with particularly strong curses. The other method is using the opposite affinity. Much riskier, can cause an affinity clash if it goes wrong, but can break all but the absolute strongest of curses.
Okay, here
Yep, you answered my follow-up question in your explanation, so.
Wait, don't hit the...
Alright, this is going on long enough. Where is it? Where is it?
I think I saw it go that direction, though I don't know where.
If it comes back, it's getting wind bubbled.
I was about to say, if requested, I can cast High Winds.
Son of a...
You're up next.
Okay, so my question is going to be a hard question for you. So,
You scratched a score.
37 years ago, there was a near punk rock band named the Dark Divine Choir. Name 3 of their songs.
The near punk rock band, the Dark Divine Choir.
That's technically a hard
They were known for their
Alright.
almost metal, almost hip, and almost country music.
Book that country?
The Dark Divine Choir.
I know this one.
Yeah, of course the bard knows.
Yeah, of course the bard knows.
Book the country stuff.
You can't just say Jesus Christ in Spanish and pretend like it's a different language.
I'll just be honest.
What's
I could
Spanish?
you and try to make them up on the spot, but I'll admit I have no clue. I would just be
Okay.
making things up off inference.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Okay, well, cross that one out.
Spell time.
Spell time! Yay, spell time! Where's my broom? Okay, gotta... You know, I really want to tell people that if they critically miscast, we just beat them with the broom until whatever happened stops.
Understood.
We need to enchant a broom with dispel magic. Okay, hear me out. That would be really funny. That would be really good. We need a dispel magic broom.
Dispel magic, bro. You clean up the magic.
Yes.
We'll employ like the wagon, huh?
Okay.
Some of your armor's
First,
sticking up. I think some of the clothing is.
need you to...
Yeah. On your end? I can fix that.
need you to cast 2 spells. Any 2 spells.
Any
Very
spell.
well. For my first attempt.
Make sure to roll publicly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
I would take it close enough so they can see it.
I'm going to go ahead and try to cast lightning out of
step
my
up.
hand. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Step up so we can actually see. Yep, okay.
Sure.
You're gonna cast lightning out of your hand. Okay, please do it facing away from me.
Right.
Thank you. If you do it face... Okay. That will fizzle. Perhaps it's the stress. Cross. And your second attempt to spell.
Time.
Oh. Huh?
I will go ahead and try to use order magic to cast the barrier.
Okay.
Sorry, not order magic. It's protection specifically.
Protection? Okay.
No, Julian.
You know,
Apparently
with
the
the 15,
spell's
that's
called
enough, and you make a little barrier.
That
is certainly a shader ever that has ever been used. I don't know why all the buildings are gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
I can see.
I can see lots of red.
Protection from buildings. That's a weird invisibility barrier.
Oh, I could just try invisibility as well.
Protection from vision.
I think we call that a stealth field.
Can you make
At
an
least where I come
invisibility
from.
barrier by protecting from visibility?
I don't see why you couldn't
That'd be
make like
some
a
weird
light
shit. You gotta
refraction.
ask that one fucking nerd who just sits there and casts barriers all day.
I wonder who that is.
You can use shadow to.
Oh, you're
erase
talking
the
about
barrier from
Califax's
people's
associate.
vision,
Yeah.
thereby causing invisibility.
Archmage. All right.
However,
Full credit or partial credit or no credit for your question?
I give them full credit.
Full credit.
Partial credit. Uno, dos, tres. 1 fail, 2 fail. With a 3, somehow you pass even more barely than Yami.
That's my girl.
I'll take it.
Traitor.
Okay, it's not the Cinder Quill fucking
Should I
family
put down the
tradition
broom
of
now?
passing by the skin of your
You can hit them
teeth.
with the broom if you want. That's
Apparently
you,
it
you have
is.
free will.
Wait.
I don't know. That's
Rolling for reaction. I guess I roll flat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna land.
Well, they're definitely not a warrior.
Fair enough.
They'll get in there.
All right. Does anyone else want to take an adept exam?
I like hitting things with stick.
I don't know if.
Omega?
Are you even? Let me check this.
Wait,
What
is
is your
Omega
rank?
mage?
You know what?
I made a
First
magic.
question. What's your rank?
I don't know. I signed up for the guild and no one ever told
Okay,
me
you
stuff
fail.
after that.
Sit back down.
Thanks, by the way.
This is your first question. You can't get that one.
Wow.
I actually don't see you on this. I don't see you on this list.
I signed up. I punched my name on the sheet and everything.
Your name's not on the sheet.
Did you write it in a language we can understand?
Yeah, I know. I'm the one who updates it. I go away for a
I
few
talked
and
to
I come back and people are writing in Comic Sans.
I talked to Stern. They're the one
That explains it.
Stern has all the consistency of a mesh condom.
I also talked to Califax too.
Hey, what?
Like walk up to him and
Do I have to describe either of those words independently to you?
I'll look them up later. Because I don't think I like the answer. The fact you're laughing means I need to look it up. That is something I save for later.
I really hate to I really hate to tell you this, Omega. You're not on the list. You're not here.
Effectively, it's a condition she
I
has
talked
to
to
manage at the
Califax
moment.
and Stern.
It's best that she's not around anybody.
Neither of them put you on the list.
Oh.
I can put you on the list.
Can that be amended?
Can I be put on the list?
Julian, put her on the list.
It seemed really easy.
Just don't speak too loud.
I mean, you'll be
Fine, I got it.
It's being dealt with.
My name is Nyx. M-N-Y-X.
Okay.
They want to join.
Well, I guess I'll have to take my test.
Can I
M-N-Y-X.
take the test?
Are you a mage?
A now I am if you're putting me onto this.
Okay, now I am
I'm a
is an
novice.
acceptable answer. It's much better than gay.
What age I am now.
I am so sorry.
She's not technically
Novice
wrong.
exam.
Aether never fails to.
I mean, okay, so wait.
I don't think she needs novice exam.
You don't?
Are we making?
No.
Are we making an exception for?
She is smarter than she sounds.
Because
They're not part of the Mages Guild, are they?
That one?
They are now.
No, they're just setting up today.
Actually, I guess they should. Are we or are we not making a slight exception for Omega given apparent circumstances, or no?
Give Omega the novice exam.
Yeah. Novice exam. Can you cast a spell?
Easy question and one spell.
Question
I've been giving 3 easy questions.
And I gave it to Mr.
Give him
Chicken.
give him 3 easy questions.
3 easy questions. Okay.
Julian, you're overseeing that.
All right.
Understand.
Do you know what your affinities are capable of?
Okay.
So are you my master now?
Mostly everything. Like, well, not now.
Yami, I will derank you right
I'm
now.
sure.
Okay.
So
Who
I
do I
can,
get to learn
bring
from?
down my affinity into
Anyone you can convince to teach you.
specifications, like parent and grandchildren affinities.
Oh, by the way, Rift.
What's your name on Discord? Is it the same as VRChat?
What is the first spell you learned, and how did you learn it?
Okay, with the little squigglies.
I guess. Sentience?
Squiggle-tastic.
And I was born.
The tildes.
Awakening.
Oh,
It took a lot of
something and say hi. I'll say hi.
No, you're fine. I got it.
Oh, it says.
Do you want to? Do you want a note added to you?
He didn't cast the spell. He was just made.
What do you mean by
If anything,
that?
it was cast
Like-
A short self-description.
We have to learn
Yeah,
to
short
cast
self-description.
You casted sentience on yourself. Is that how elementals are made?
I don't really care.
I'll
Up
just
to
put
you.
smarter than she sounds and looks.
Then we learn to taste, and then we learn to do everything else. It's a conscious thing.
Smarter than she
Actually, no, because remember, their plane
sounds,
of existence is pure raw.
comma,
Okay, so
looks,
addendum on that. Okay, fine. All right.
comma,
they were able to
acts,
cast,
comma, probably is.
Yeah, there's a reason
The
it
awakening,
took
yeah.
1,000 years for us
You
to
weren't on
form.
your spot.
Yeah, okay, that tracks.
Okay.
I was taking one shoulder.
You gotta take the adept exam. You're technically allowed to. Yeah. Go on and get in there.
Can you give me an idea, just now, a newly formed idea of a spell?
Let's go for it.
Like a thought and what you want your the spell to achieve.
Alice, get over here.
What can happen is I fail and I take it later on. Again.
Alice. Yep. Alice, you're giving an adept exam. Ask them a question.
That could merge my death and fire affinities.
My first question.
Magi time. Yeah.
To create
Easy question.
Okay.
Magi time. Do Magi job.
A flame that can burn
Alright.
the undead.
Easy question.
Specifically the undead, not bad. Does allow for a less friendly fire, so to speak.
What are the
Pun
affinities that you should avoid the most in your case?
I mean, the death would target necromancy, and the fire would basically
Can you
fuel the fire.
restate that? That was a little confusing.
Welcome to
Yeah, why
Aether.
not?
This is the Mages Guild, and
Okay.
Which
What are the
For the final thing, I will now
what are
ask
your
you,
opposite affinities?
can you cast at least
That's
one
how
spell?
you map.
Yes,
Night and
I've been
growth,
practicing
which
this
means
one now that I have a
it's
fire hand.
Dark and decay.
He is going to attempt to cast firebolt, and I will explain how this looks. If he successfully casts. 19!
Jesus.
You will see that his finger soon becomes bulbous, and
Next
at
question.
no point does
Sure.
the firebolt leave his finger as it extends rapidly towards the wall and explodes.
Give me at least 3 effects that can happen after an affinity explosion.
And he just starts retracting it.
I would
Damage to myself,
suggest
damage to the other person, and damage to the ley
that is
line.
something to work on.
Yeah, understand. But he
Let's see
didn't
how I reword
cast
this.
the spell. He just used himself as the he just used himself as the.
Is there something you can put between yourself and the explosion?
You've essentially most people would do via,
I could put up an
I
earth
guess,
wall and then pull my
evoking
magic off of
in
it.
a more
Stop putting magic into it.
internal
Mm.
sense.
To avoid an explosion.
I cast myself.
It was a spell, and he did cast it successfully. There was no fault in how it was cast.
I guess.
Yeah.
Going off their questions, how would you assess? How would you assess their?
Trying to think of another way to rephrase this.
You get an understanding of magic based on just
Okay, an infinity explosion is about to happen. It's inevitable. What can you do to protect yourself from that point?
He's gonna have to study hard to become an adept, if he ever can become an adept. Because I've seen him, and his core, I don't think, was necessarily designed for spell.
I wish. No.
Because you said it hit you anywhere, so.
Yeah.
Infinity explosion's about to happen.
Third question's definitely positive. The cast, while a bit unique in its format, was cast with spell, so that will, I say, be a point.
Put up a barrier?
Second question, it's interesting.
Not quite.
Though
I mean, it's
ultimately,
not going to really help much.
So I think
I didn't go over it in the lesson.
not a bad resume.
Congratulations.
on becoming a novice.
Rift.
You have now
You're
become
up.
a novice.
Yeah.
I had a good one and then I forgot it because I'm a dumbass.
Of course you get down.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Avoid it if it's gonna happen. You can't really avoid it.
Oh, you son of a get.
I mean, you can protect yourself.
Spell magic.
Hopefully so.
I can give you the answer after you're done.
Elemental flight like that, you numbnut.
Okay.
I
didn't
use
know I could still use
protection.
elemental flight.
Unfortunately, you can't. You said it's inevitable. It's unavoidable. So it's gonna happen. But if you cast protection on yourself, at least it'll be lessened a little bit.
Okay, and when I say this...
Okay, let me say that an infinity explosion is happening between two other people. What can you do to stop it?
I know.
What we did in Nature's life.
Well, we could always check our
Books do you have written in ancient?
Throw in a third.
None.
Right in the middle.
I don't think we have any.
A wall of whatever right in the middle. So say light and dark. You would throw
Because that's all we have.
spirit or soul,
light,
I guess.
dark.
I guess it's
The main
similar.
affinity
Or
is
could throw
soul.
any of those
It's
two. Or any of those
many
two.
other affinities.
The wall of
Yeah,
it.
it's been more than that. You
The
simplify.
wall of holy. The wall of.
Everyone has
It's like,
it.
I don't know.
Light.
We got one book in the back about black magic, but I'm not allowed to say the words.
Not quite what I'm looking for, unfortunately.
Was that from Rayo?
No, I did not know that.
Most likely.
Rift, have you remembered your question?
For DEI reasons. All right. Question from me.
Yep.
Oh.
What happens if you keep casting magic with a mana burn?
Addie is choosing
With mana burn? Ouch. That's painful.
You suffer a mana burn. You continue to cast. What occurs?
We won't be seeing.
Well,
She
it
just
could
wishes to
continue
remain back at the class.
spreading. You could pass out. You could lose the limb.
She's still at the class
One of
city.
the
She can
limbs
still
you're
hold the
casting
secret,
with.
but just won't be seeing her after.
You could unintentionally hurt others.
Oh, you deserve to know.
I saw that once. Someone was casting and like it went all over the place. That was scary.
That is in fact a
recognized term. Yes.
Because she's not coming here doesn't mean
I am
that she
looking
all of
for a
sudden
very
crashes.
specific term. What follows a mana burn?
Trust me. That's how I felt.
If you don't know it, it's okay.
Mana death?
No. That's a scarier term though. I haven't heard that one before.
That is a pretty
now I'm
fucking
scared.
scary term.
What is mana death?
Yeah. Mana
Well,
death.
I mean, I saw someone cast enough that they ended up dying.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
after mana burn happened. So I just thought it was like mana death at that point.
all right. Now we get to the fun part.
Spellcasting.
Mana death could
I think that's just
be
death.
used as another term for assaulter.
I'm gonna draw
Could work.
a very mean-looking mustache on you.
What the fuck? Why are you pulling? What the fuck? Are you doing something pulling towards you?
All right. 2 spells. Any 2 spells. Get casting.
Father, we need a Magi's expertise.
Understood. On my way.
Boy, I sure am glad I'm not one of those. Anyways.
Yeah, you're in the middle of something, or I would ask you.
Oh, don't.
Someone eat that bird. Where's Ararian when you need him? Ararian.
An 18. Next time they fly around, they're going to get cooked.
There's a supersonic insect flying around. Can you please eat it?
No.
Do you not eat you're a bird.
I do.
I eat dead cooked bugs, not living ones.
Then catch it, kill it, and cook it.
I can do the cooking part for you.
I don't think I could. Let's hear it.
Stone creature.
Do you know where we are? Rift.
Just catch
Now they
it,
have a plan.
bring it outside of Aether, and shake it until it fucking dies.
What are you casting?
Also, I added a manga to the registry as a novice since
Make a
they
stone.
passed.
Alright, simple enough.
Okay, thank you.
They're making a stone.
Alright.
They're making a stone. What the is
Make
someone,
sure to
is someone
set your
tagging the
rolls
wall?
to,
I mean,
not local.
I
So
heard a
make
few
sure that
people.
local is unchecked.
Okay.
Okay, you're making a stone.
And it's
Okay.
I go boom, boom. Oh my god. Oh, thank fuck.
Good thing you're a mage.
Lucky son of a. Okay. There is in fact now a rock.
A rock.
A rock. That rocks.
You said any spells.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, what the?
I heal you.
Did they just run up, kill you, and run away? That's crazy.
Drops the.
I think they're chasing something.
That's a nice looking rock.
We have a rock
Okay.
now.
I'll name it Dwayne.
The rock John.
Dwayne
I think the bugs
Johnson.
are just fucking with us.
If the bugs get too close, I want. You know what to do. If Ararian won't eat them, I need you to.
Okay.
Wait. You guys are harpies.
I'm not allowed to eat bugs in front of my girlfriend.
I can.
Just have them turn around.
I can shatter their senses
Turn
to
around.
make them
No.
actually a prisoner of their own body.
She can still hear the.
I don't want to hear it either. Yeah.
They're made of metal. They're extra crunchy.
Spell 2.
Spell 2, please. Yes. Sorry this is taking so long.
They're constructs.
It's okay. Grow plant.
Grow plant.
Grow plant.
Okay. Cast grow plant. It's like a
Cast
first
grow
or second.
Come on, fucking.
I think they might be it over.
There we go.
Successful grow plant.
Plant has grown.
Never mind, that's it. Never
Plant
mind,
has
that's
grown.
just Terrarian.
Okay.
Plant. Yeah, we got a plan.
Full or partial from each of you? Or none?
I'll have my own question for them all once this is over.
Full for me.
Understood.
They got it right.
They got 3/4 of mine, so I'm counting it.
We're not doing 3/4.
I know. Still partial.
Half or full? Partial? Okay. Full, partial, none, full. That's 3.5. Okay. You pass. Congratulations.
Good job.
Does that make me adept now? Not
That
a
makes you an
novice?
adept, yes. Let me write that down.
Congratulations.
If I may.
You're very close to the record. You became an adept within 5 minutes of becoming a member of the guild.
Sylvie still has the record with -2 days.
Yes.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
Sylvie's record is
Wait,
yes. I made a bet with Califax that Sylvie could pass the adept exam even though she wasn't a member of the guild. She took it and he was like, "Oh, okay, you're an adept." And she said, "Well, I don't even know if I want to be a member of the guild." And he was like, "Okay, well, when you want to be, you can join." And 2 days later, she joined. So she passed the exam 2 days before she joined.
My
Good favor
goodness.
out of that too.
I see.
Wow.
Also, I had a question for all of you since I was reviewing the roster.
Yeah.
Why was my mission ready status revoked?
Now where the door used to be.
I don't know.
I think I just heard a door break.
I mean, you were in a coma for a while, so
That was probably.
I would assume it was probably because
I don't even know why you're an adept. Why are you in the?
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm just gonna.
Mhm. I'll. Let me check. Can you? Oh, Archmage is there. Oh, fucking hell. Are you capable of curse breaking, counter spelling, and mana transference?
Yes.
I'll be fair. I'll make a roll.
Okay, you're mission ready. Congratulations. I don't have the time to bother.
No worries, I'll handle it. Thank you.
So it's counterspelling or dispelling? Counterspelling
Counterspelling or dispelling.
or repairing a ley line. So any of those three on that one. Okay.
Protect from solidity.
Honestly, the mission ready thing is so irrelevant. The old man fucking is a stickler for it, but I don't think it should be there.
For only a minute though.
It's not a valid metric.
Rem is just going to go.
Yeah, I learned
I couldn't find them.
mission ready on my first mission.
You couldn't find them.
Too fast. Plus
It's not a hard threshold to pass.
Oh fuck, they're
It's not,
sapient.
no.
If you know those things, you've invested enough time into magic to actually care about the guild. That's what we're really looking for.
Yeah, no, it was dispelling, counterspelling, ley lines, and casts, and I did all three of those on my first mission.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to do it?
Go get a metal tennis racket.
He put you into this form, didn't he?
I can make. I've got ingots.
We're not.
There I am.
Taking away jobs.
One second.
We have artisans. Use them. Just go to the artist and say, "Can we have a metal tennis racket for some fucking bugs?"
Get a metal tennis racket, enchant it with lightning.
Did that to her.
You know what? A lightning. You're so right. Metal tennis racket will enchant it with lightning. You just won't tell people that, you know.
That was the plan.
Go. You can enchant it with lightning, but go. Ararin, go make sure she doesn't fuck it up.
If anything, Halifax.
Alice, I don't trust you.
We'll have a celebration tonight for you and Yami.
She can still hear you.
Someone better change that part of the roster.
What? Yeah. What other brain are we gonna have?
That's the first time I've heard you hiss at me. Don't hiss at me. Dad, Sis is hissing
You
at
learned a
me.
new spell. You want to see it?
Hiss back.
Learned a new spell? Sure.
Yeah, it's some bardic magic.
I like.
Oh, really?
I like Fate's solution to that problem.
You put a glyph on me, didn't you? You
No.
Hiss back.
Let me. Here's the spell in full. Ready?
Why would I hiss back?
She's hissing at you. Hiss back. That's so dominant.
She might attack me.
Ooh. Vicious mockery, non-verbal. You cheeky bitch.
ASL vicious mockery.
Hello.
Damn.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I was late. I should have not learned that one.
It's fine. You at least showed up after it was over. Some people that really needed to be here did not come. So
They're holding them.
I can help them. Can you set them down, please? Set them down,
The
please.
Archmage of
Okay.
Protection, so...
Yeah.
They're
I'm
helped.
glad I knew that was
By
coming.
helped, I mean out of my fucking sight.
You don't.
Did you
don't.
Two ingots with 0 artisans.
They're a mage. They can do it themselves.
Yeah.
If they
Learning
could
how
focus for more
to.
than 3 seconds, it probably would work.
Listen, that's... Someone might have cast some disorder
The
magic on them,
plushie
okay?
does
they're
have
a little...
a point, you know.
Archmage.
I've learned that ADHD magic is actually disorder.
Wait, ADHD magic? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
I
disorder.
thought that was chaos.
Same as autism magic.
What?
That was definitely chaos.
No, it's disorder. There's a lot of things that's disorder magic.
Magic?
I'm right.
Yeah.
The most fearsome battle in Aether history.
Don't use it. I know you have access to it, but don't use it.
No.
We looked.
zero artisans.
She will shake off a feather and just float it over to your nose with telekinesis.
There's always lupus. It's always lupus.
There's always lupus.
Wait a minute.
The feather will start to float up in your hands.
So tell me if I go there, there's not going to be any artisans.
Well, as
I'm not
soon
gonna
as you
find
go
an
over there, lupus is going to be there.
And as soon as you let go, it will come back to your nose.
God damn it.
Show me what's wrong with you. You show me what's wrong with you.
Nothing.
Don't look at me like that. Wait, what are you?
Now there are several feathers.
No! Ah!
Are we assaulting him again?
I am telekinetically floating feathers into his face. One will inch its way under the helmet. Now you're stuck with a feather between your face and the helmet.
God damn it. You guys are so mean to me.
Now what are you going to do about the other one?
What other one?
The other one that I'm poking up your mask.
Say that, it's most definitely something that I know.
The helmet just... I'm good now.
Behold the power of the sticky yuppie feather. Look at it and tell me that that's not what you would call it.
Please, for like in one random mission, I don't care what you're fighting. Use that on something.
It'll be fine.
It's a feather. It's not going to do a lot.
I mean, you could distract somebody. Just throw a feather at them, get them really confused, and then hit them with a fireball.
I'm not going to pull it out.
Thank you, Aether.
You know, hearing the novice question, if I took that test, I would get some of the weirdest looks from the first spell I learned.
Hana.
Yeah?
My first spell was
Did I go
fireball.
too easy for my question?
My first spell was...
If you were giving the easy question, then no. Easy question is meant to be easy.
It's an ancient
I don't know. I asked them for their opposite affinities. Like
my mana to cast.
See, if they don't get that question right, I'm gonna weigh it more than if they don't get the hard question right.
I have a lot of mana that I don't use.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know what your opposite affinity is, you should not be an adept.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a novice for that matter. Like, we'll give you some leniency for not getting the hard question that's meant to be hard for the sake of deducting a point.
My goodness. Alright. I was just a bit worried that mine was a bit too easy.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I had hoped more people would actually stick around for, like, the one-on-one thing I offered, but usually, you know, when Sulfur did it, there was an entire line. This time, I had none.
Hana, you gotta remember that Sulfur
That means
had
that people were
a
here for you
reputation.
and not for what they could get.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, I want to
That's
help.
what Riff said, and then also had Sulfur had a different reputation.
Yeah,
a different
Sulfur had a very
style.
different reputation. I think your lesson was good. There's definitely things that you can take notes on, and you did.
It was definitely too fast.
Do more audience participation. Ask more questions to people.
So
That's
that's
a good way to
my...
slow stuff down.
Yeah.
Introduce people, keep engaging. Yeah.
It also makes sure that people are understanding as well, instead of just sitting there having a go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
I was so tempted to ask Yami how many toes Crucible has.
My goodness.
You get it wrong.
Without checking.
You get it wrong.
Without checking, how many toes does Crucible have?
Just watch as he just covers up his feet.
I don't need to. My armor already covers up the important part. I have a heel claw. So she probably gets 8 seeing the front.
1 second. Just in case.
Audience participation is something I thought of after the fact, and I realized I went way too fast, but I think that's just because I was nervous from it being my first time.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Like I said, it's honestly better that you had a smaller first time and it was mostly just friends. You know, when a restaurant opens for the first time, they have what's called Friends and Family, where the friends and family are the ones who come and they eat first, before it's open to the public. It's good for critique, good for getting a flow of things. That's what this was.
Alright.
And also, back in the day, not everyone knew all the magic. Nowadays, half the people on the island that are mages know what the fuck they're doing, so our beginner lessons aren't actually as applicable.
Yeah. It
Having
was...
lessons that are on a... Like, I could hold a teleportation lesson. That would be fun and interesting. You could hold a lesson on... Yeah.
Damn it. My goodness, Rift, come on. Come on, at least think of an example beforehand.
Bird.
A bird.
Lesbian.
You're a chimera.
I do love the spell bird. It's a
yes,
very
you can teach people
useful
lesbian
spell.
magic.
Yami's
Oh my
already a master
goodness.
at that.
Mm-hmm.
She is pretty good at it.
Yep.
Can you not? Can, like, the 1, 2, 3, and probably 4 of you not be gay for, like, 30 seconds?
No.
Well, you're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, but I'm not responsible for anything I say.
Then who is?
That only works when you're drunk.
I don't know,
Also,
are you
I
a
was
fucking
gonna
cop?
In Redwall, I am.
With
Yeah,
that
no, I
fucking
couldn't.
hickey? Yeah, nah.
The fuck you talking about?
Fuck
What are you talking about?
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
Fuck you. Why did you give me this? Fuck does this mean fuck you?
Fuck you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You don't even know what I did.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Damn, you insulted her with
Hey,
your
Rift.
mind. Damn.
I got 2 hands.
Nah, I ain't looking. I know what you just put behind me. I ain't looking.
Yeah? Gullible's on the wall.
Yep. I don't know. It might be, might not, but I ain't looking.
It's right there. It's right there.
I ain't looking.
Listen, man, it's right there. I don't know what to tell you. Hannah, is Gullible written on the wall?
I ain't fooling for
Damn,
this
she
shit.
doesn't like me.
Alice,
Yami, is Gullible written on the wall?
Last thing I talked with Lajali about was just being honest with her, and she seemed to just storm off, being angry about it.
You want to take your ass out of my girlfriend's face before you answer that question?
Wait, what?
You
The
put your
lesbianism is
ass in
spread.
her face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it does say it.
You trust your girlfriend, right?
You're okay, Sanj.
Also, Hannah, you could probably teach some people that I know a
Or
whole lot of people
some
don't know.
Yeah, what?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're kind of one of the only
You wanna
users of
look at your
wind magic
arms?
I've seen in, like, at all here. I don't think I've
This
seen
wasn't my
anyone else do
fault.
wind magic.
Shush.
Anyways, I'm heading back home.
If you had
It's a bit
listened to me and
specialized,
taken
though. I
off
wanted
the
to do
mask
something
and just
everyone
got
can
the
do.
fuck out, you wouldn't have had them, huh?
These are my first few.
We were on the way out using the spell. I don't want to fucking hear it. I'm going home. I'm in pain. I love you.
No, I love you too.
I'll check on the kids. I'll check on the kids. Y'all have a good evening. Or rest your day or whatever.
Hey, Alice.
Any work done?
Yeah.
Any work need done in the tower?
Fuck.
Fuck you.
Get him.
It's Rift's most
Oh,
powerful
look.
spell.
It's one of the fucking ditchers.
Oh. Why are y'all looking at me?
Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Why are y'all looking at me?
What did I do?
We just had a lesson on how not to cause an affinity explosion.
I'll get your way feet so you can also stare.
I caused 1.5 affinity explosions, and suddenly I'm the
One
bad
and a
person.
half. How
I
do
heard
you
it was
have
4.
an affinity explosion? How do you cause half an explosion?
It's called not taking responsibility, is what it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hannah.
It's called not owning up to something.
I've ever heard you say, like, in your life. Or in my perception of your life.
The sass.
That was, like, actually just mean. Wow.
I mean, I mean, you know,
You're just a bully.
I don't.
Power goes right to your head.
I
Oh,
want to
wow,
crash out.
crazy. Justified crash out, but still a crash out.
Justified crash out.
My goodness. Alright.
I'm gonna go get the scrolls that kill you.
The scrolls that kill you. We have those.
Isn't it like any of it is offensive magic?
That, I mean, to be fair, well, unless it's like specifically designed to kill you, yes, any scroll can do. Hell, it doesn't even have to be a scroll. A piece of paper can kill you.
You know, I did hear of this one scroll. I'll have to try and find it.
That sentence scares me. So much.
Don't worry about it.
It was called The Scroll of Icarian Flight.
It's done. Does that mean it melts when you're in the sun?
I got that reference.
Wow.
Howdy.
I'm glad I'm
Yeah,
somebody.
Red.
Man's mind was just.
Say very busy with something right about now.
Yeah.
Been busy.
Doing good. Satisfied.
Sorry.
Alright.
It's okay.
I've got the scrolls that kill you.
Oh boy.
What a foreboding sentence.
Have you seen Lasley's clinic?
Yeah?
I have a quite.
I'm just frustrated.
Scrolls of self-immolation were
She's
disenchanting
apparently
them.
been doing quite well with it. She's made like 20 gold.
Guess I'll talk about it later.
I make 20 gold in the afternoon selling hair growth
sorry.
hormones
I
to
meant
dwarves.
platinum. I meant platinum. She made 20
That's
platinum.
respectable. That's a 20.
Right. Right.
Alright, I've got the
pleasantly
scrolls that kill you. We're gonna unmagicify them.
I can unmagicify them.
Oh, howdy, Nemor.
I mean, if they're the scrolls that kill you, that sounds like death. That sounds like I shouldn't get involved.
Very safe. It's actually the scrolls of self-immolation. They're fire.
Oh, well, that's entirely my thing then.
Be careful with the scrolls that kill you.
So I shouldn't go anywhere near that room for a bit.
Why do we have those? Scrolls that kill you.
You did great.
Here, that's fire. It's your opposite. Here, Namor, catch.
He's gonna protect you in your current position. Oh, he's gonna die.
I heard Rish go quiet. This is not normal.
Touch it and it's just gonna dispel.
I'm a little
Parental consent.
Was it really that mean?
Rick, you good? Is he okay?
It wasn't mean. It was me. I love the words. No. Like in the general sense, no. It's just that you're, known for being very, nice. So, to hear that come out of your mouth was, surprising. Justified and completely reasonable, but surprising.
It's just that the whole reason I had this so early is because of what Stern caused. And then they don't show.
No, I know. And then I had the same thought when I got here, and she wasn't here. I'm like, this is literally the one person that was supposed
It
to
went really
be
quiet, and
visible.
then I heard everything break.
It went really quiet, then everything broke. Either of you guys want to help?
Yeah, sure. I guess.
I mean, Phoenix, self-immolation is like literally my thing.
Do you need the shower?
Is this a cursed item that you guys are dealing with?
Yeah.
Or are you just
Probably.
getting rid of it?
Cursed item
Yay.
time, yippee!
I love cursed items.
Jingle
skis, cursed
Soup time! Soup time! Scrolls of self-immolation! Yay!
Scrolls of self-immolation.
I'm pretty sure that this does what it says on the tin. This one.
I don't need a scroll to do that, but
What?
Yeah,
So there's
same.
there's no investigation on how it works.
There
like
may
our other
we can
fun-
investigate them. A set of scrolls that, while expertly penned, seems to be written completely backwards. They are stored and sealed with wax.
Alright, so, any inspections you want to do while you have all these scrolls out?
So
I guess
does it activate when you read it backward? Because this doesn't look right.
scrolls tend to activate when you channel magic into them.
It's not like we were hunting anything rare. It was just a regular hunting.
Can I
Or
try
when you
just
try to...
reading?
You can try, yeah. Just don't read it aloud.
Alright.
Understood.
I'm gonna
roll for your reading comprehension. As you slowly open it, 18,
Yeah!
and you're a mage with a 16. With an 18,
I can read like a motherfucker now.
you will open up this scroll and you will see that, in fact, a lot of it is written backwards, but as you do start reading it backwards, you can see that it is, as it says, it seems to include aspects of fire magic, and something about an ignition, and there is a target mentioned. Of course, it's all written backwards. You're reading this in reverse.
Do you need a mirror?
That would be really helpful, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, if anybody sees a with a tiara, kill it.
Hey, Leslie! Check this out!
What do you mean, check this out?
The
I'm
s-
busy.
We got the scrolls that kill you. It's a scroll of self-immolation.
Oh, God, no!
No, we're disenchanted!
They had the
that
exact
was
same
a valid reaction.
That's a very valid reaction. Hey, look, it's the scrolls that burn you to death.
It's the scroll that kill you. Oh God, no.
Ain't that just quaint? There you go.
Anyway, now holding a mirror to it makes it all the easier to read as you hold in a mirror and start reading it that way. Like, for Satch, it will make sense as he read it backwards in Cast 16. For you, you haven't seen this particular type of writing. It's either the font or the actual way it's written, but even some of the symbols are backwards in this context, kind of making it even hard to read.
No, Alice wasn't reading it. She was just holding up the mirror for them.
Oh, okay. Then for Satch, it's the exact same thing, because an 18 is still fucking 18. But for this time,
Yeah, it's still what I thought I read.
It is still a spell of immolation. It specifies fire magic, ignition, and a target. The specifics
fire
are
magic.
a little muddied, but yeah.
Fire
Okay, so-
magic, ignition, target, nothing too out of the ordinary.
What is the target specifically?
I'll give you a second roll for this.
She flat out, I didn't know what she
14.
was to begin with.
You can see
and
that the
then
target
I got
is
close
at
to her,
least
and she turned
supposed to
around,
be
and
who the
her
caster
face
is
grew
casting it upon.
mutated, and she
So
tried to eat me.
someone within sight.
So someone with inside.
So yeah, that was fun.
Someone within sight or with insight?
Out of there.
DM, yeah, I'm gonna check.
You
Is
know,
it like spaced wrong and
with that
spelled
14,
differently?
Doing a lot better now.
With that 14, just below 50, it is a little hard to tell the difference. Either it says
say that
insight
again,
or, with insight.
Where's the space?
Where's the
Where is the space? I think I'd be able to look at it and see where the space is. Like realistically,
We're
I
also
don't think I
assisting
need,
him at this
like-
point.
I don't think I need like super high
Fair.
reading comprehension if I'm directly looking for it.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. It's written backwards. And
Yeah, but like I can still tell
it's a
where the
little
space
fucked up.
is. I can still tell where the space is.
No,
Unless they have
listen.
horrible
I had this problem with my ex. Sometimes you just don't know where you need the space.
Wow.
Can I
Listen,
immolate
in
him?
this basically in this context, it can
For me,
either-
I didn't know it was meant to be. I'm not gonna say that.
I'll say
That's what-
this: there is.
That's what
in
I'm
fact,
When did you get here?
There's in fact a
I've been here the
marginally
entire
gap
time.
within insight. However, the problem is
You're
that
so
it's
irrelevant, I just
small
didn't
that
even
it's
register.
kind of
About
hard
10
to tell
minutes
if that
ago.
was on purpose, separating it to a different word, or it just happens to be an extra large gap. It's like only a bit bigger than the normal gaps between the letters.
So I've done some reading about some like demon runes with all these other like summoning things. And usually it has to be very specific. If there's a line wrong, like it completely fucks up. It gets a completely different result. Fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
But with this, I imagine since it's writing with intent, I mean, it's kind of shit handwriting. Like this is like real elementary school stuff. But like, I think they just wrote it wrong. Either that or because it's written backwards, like the inverse of that sort of thing happens, but the inverse of what is written happens, that is.
If the
That
inverse
was
of
the
what
thought I
written
had.
happens, then does it actually self-immolate you or does it freeze you?
What if it's self-immolate but it's backwards? What if it sets everything else on fire except you?
There's one way to figure that out.
We should probably do that outside.
Let's not
There's
do
a
that
lot
all,
of burnable
actually.
things
Wait, hold on.
inside.
No, there's one more way I can do it. I would like to use mind magic to try and determine the intent of the person who wrote it using divination.
Understood.
Psychometry. Nice.
With an 18 and a 14, you almost kind of step into the shoes of who is writing it, and you find yourself in a room of the College of Magi. Actually, you find yourself hanging out with your friends, and you have a bunch of scrolls. Everyone looks like they've had a bit too much to drink, and your buddy brings up the idea, hey, I bet you can't write a functioning spell completely backwards on this scroll. And he said, you know what, I'll do it 10 times over to prove how good of a mage I am. There seems to be no other bit of information after the fact. You, in fact, wrote it, but as soon as, testing it came to be, there doesn't seem to be any more information you can access for some reason.
As in, they probably self-immolated.
Nah, what?
No.
Crazy theory. Fucking crackpot right here.
So you all see Satch just sort of like kind of disassociate, stare into the middle distance as like the various lines of causality flow off of him as what look like
Man, you've got a
soap
blindfold
bubbles.
on. I can't tell when you're disassociating or when you're thinking about men.
It's a body language thing. But it all comes back. Well, that's fucked up. So, I think the guy who wrote this was drunk and made a bet to try and make a functioning backwards fire scroll. And in doing so, either wrote it badly because it was drunk, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
You know what? Give me a scroll.
There's like 10 here, so.
Oh, give you a blank scroll?
No. Give me a blank scroll.
All right, I got you.
Are you really trying?
What spell is on this? Does it seem like it's firebolt, fireball? What's the actual attempted scroll?
The actual
What was he
spell
trying
itself.
to make? Yeah.
I'll actually give this to Satch since he was the one that got the most about it. The actual spell itself seems to be kind of like laser eyes in a way, like
laser
shooting fire
eyes
from wherever you're looking.
Oh,
so Superman.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
it's written backwards, so it goes backwards into your head.
So it is written backwards. So the laser eyes go backward into your head, killing you instantly. There was no, when I was doing divination on the guy who wrote this, it wasn't like I'm on fire, I'm burning, and then like slowly the divination went away. It was just
you think this is just a scroll that when you cast it causes lasers to shoot from your eyes into your head and kill you instantly?
Correct.
There's a bad window.
Based on all the information I have, that seems correct.
This is more of a pride thing. I want to see if I can make a successful version of the spell and we can compare it.
Are you writing it backwards?
Yeah, he's gonna write it backwards.
I'm gonna do this well, I don't know. This is a really deep question, but how good would he be at writing shit backwards? How many times has he actually wrote this?
I'm gonna say Rift's entire system of magic is based off of magical writing.
Okay. But
I'm gonna say
how many times have you written backwards? Because it is kind of different than
writing backwards.
Writing normally.
Writing backwards in what sense? Like starting at the end and going forward, or just doing each letter backwards?
I guess it depends on how you're handling this.
Well, how is it on the scrolls that are here?
Yeah.
How it's on the spells here is not only are symbols written backwards, but like the whole thing is flipped. So it is like you put it in a mirror. So
can I see that mirror?
And the whole sentence structure is backwards.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, there you go. I will now roll at advantage. With that first of 2, you kind of find it hard to kind of look in one place and then start writing, but then with the 13, you get the hang of it and you start really getting into a nice flow here, kind of rapidly writing, and eventually, to your knowledge, you've created a successful version of the spell, though obviously testing would be needed to see if it truly functions.
Okay. And then comparing this successful version to the scroll. Hana, Fee, could you two take a look and compare the two?
Understood.
Let's give them
Pure viewing with 2 mages, so that'll be a +1. 13.
I want to add to
What the fuck's with these 13s?
I want to add to it by doing a divination of what would happen if I was to read Rift Scroll.
And that'll be a separate roll. So first, for this roll, the peer reviewing, you basically kind of get just as much as Rift has, since, pretty equal. However, a little bit more. You can start to see some of the grammatical errors in the original. So you definitely know that Rift fixed a lot of the grammar errors, and his penmanship is obviously a lot more nicer, neater, and less drunk. And then as for you, trying to look into the future to see what would happen had you used it.
I'm going to be doing a divination, super divinations on each of the scrolls to see, what happens if I read this?
I'll do one roll just because it makes it easier. With 17, you see both futures. If you were able to open the original, what would happen is that sparks would come not from just outside your eyes, but within your eyes, and then fire would burst inwards to your body from your eyes.
That's if I read the Drunkards one?
Yeah. If you were to read Rift's version, not only would obviously sparks not come from outside your eyes, it wouldn't even have sparks. It would instantly cast lasers from your eyes for about 5 seconds.
Holy shit! I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab Rift's scroll. So
wait.
Hold on. Don't read that one. And he points to the one that's like badly written. This should work. No, Rifts should work.
Do you want to give that to Leslie?
Okay.
Why?
Just give
The
her
one that shoots laser eyes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go give
The scroll of laser eyes.
No.
I think it'll be really.
No. I'm getting. Hold on. I'm testing it first before you give a shit to Leslie.
You're not. It's a scroll. You can't test it. You just said that's what it would do.
Once you use it, it's done. It's a scroll.
It's a scroll. It's consumable.
Well, I mean, I guess you could use this for surgery.
I am also.
Surgery on what? Her own brain?
No, laser eye surgery.
No, the other
I
one.
don't think that's quite the same thing.
Rift one.
I don't think laser eye surgery is surgery to give you laser eyes.
I'm technically laser eye surgery is actually a medical thing, but no, we don't know that.
You too good.
It's a quick way to figure that fuck around to find out.
Yeah.
Can I put
So why did you all just decided, hey, we're going to use these scrolls of killing?
It's a knife that was used to stab the.
We're not using them. We're determining what they are and then disenchanting it.
Yes. But why that one of all things?
Oh my god.
We have a lot of fire mages here.
I'm just
I could lean to fire.
I think I'll just take this.
You could.
But it's not my primary.
I didn't know you were there. I can't believe you just almost impaled
How
Alice.
does it get cold?
It wouldn't be the first
It would have been a
time.
slight cut.
It wouldn't be the first time, and I survived that. Why is it snowing?
Why is it snowing?
Good
Got a
question.
knife. Be afraid.
Yo, are you making it snow?
Did you take the knife because you didn't think I was responsible with it, and then you just said, I have a knife?
Ooh, Arnie Beetle. Oh.
You
It's a
almost
yes.
stabbed me. I'm just saying, be afraid.
Actively pointing it at someone. Mine was an accident. Yours is intentional.
Yeah, but I'm like 5 feet away from them. They know, like,
You also didn't let. You also didn't let the knife wielding person know that you're nearby. You didn't let me know you were in stabbing range.
You shouldn't be waving a knife around.
I
You know what?
wasn't. I was holding it.
You know what?
Keep it. Keep the knife.
Suddenly the window just goes dark.
Oh, come on. That's mean. Wait. I have a foolproof yeah, we have a foolproof solution. Use the open door.
Mages only, bitch! Get out! Ah!
Shit, this is true.
Cool kids only.
I'm gonna cover the whole Mages Guild in vines now.
I'd like to see you try.
You know, there's like 3 people in here that can use fire, right?
Or, the protection warding, all of that.
Or the protection warding all over the Mages Guild, yeah.
And I mean, yeah, 3 of us in here can use fire. 2 of us don't even need to use magic to use the fire.
I get the enthusiasm for the fire solution, but I don't think using fire when you're in a wooden building would be a smart idea.
Do you know how many times this building exploded?
Yeah, it exploded twice in one day. 3 in
A
one
lot.
day, actually.
3 times in one day, in under an hour.
Oh.
Due to 3 affinity explosions.
I was really hoping they'd be here today.
There's a fairy that's doing it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back. Hey, Dema.
Why even put in the notes?
Huh? Nowhere.
Why you put
Don't
in
worry
the
about it. Don't worry about it.
It kind of.
Yeah, now she owes me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm now kind of worrying about
So did you guys do anything with the scrolls while I was
laser
gone?
eyes.
The scroll of
What did she do with it?
Nothing. She was just holding on to it.
Why the fuck is it snowing in here?
Fairy.
And I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Curse of Mariah Carey.
There is just one thing I need, and I don't want a lot of presents.
It is always more.
I cannot hold those notes for long.
That is.
Underneath
Keep it
the
that way.
Christmas tree. I'm not doing the rest.
Good.
Let's not.
It's late November. We can do Christmas songs. Fuck off.
Holy God, you're tall.
Hi, Tom.
My peanut.
Peanuts.
Your peanuts.
I'm going to shoot.
Anyway, so
a wand.
I will make that a curse magic item. Don't think it.
Can I help you?
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I don't even know how. Okay, how do we? Okay, let's decurse. We know what these things do now. We know what they do. We know how they do it. Let's just decurse them.
Yeah, let's do it.
So how do you want decursed? Since there's an inherent curse connected.
Fire. Well, decursing the items is basically just preparing them to feed them to the crystal. So we just have to make sure that whatever this is stable enough. So I guess we'll just fix the grammar issues.
Oh, actually, no, I got this.
Bingo.
Or we could cross it all out.
You want to try that?
Get the red pen.
Give me ye olde Sharpie.
I feel like it's far easier to fix the couple of issues than to put a bunch of crosses through magic symbols and hope that you don't accidentally make a new one that says "weld my ass crack together." Mend.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You've worked with scrolls
Mend butt
more
crack
than me.
is a valid spell. Weld butt crack is my advanced version that I'm mostly finished with.
You clearly haven't thought of weld urethra.
You can't weld what isn't cracked.
Jokes on all of you, I don't have any of those.
Well, technically, welding is actually about bringing together
Shut
two
the
pieces.
fuck. Cards down. Shut the fuck
Fucking nerd.
God damn, Peak, shut up.
Can you believe this nerd? Look
There's
at
a
the
reason
rest
I'm
of
a
us
DM. I'm
not
a
being
fucking
nerds. You know what, Peak? You know what?
Get
I
banana
fart on
by
God.
fairy.
Anyway, fix the grammar issues, nerd.
Yeah, fix the grammar issues, nerd.
All right, so I imagine you each are taking a scroll and just fixing the grammar issues.
No, I'm not even using Quill. I'm just raw dogging the shit.
You're gonna what the
Not e-
scroll? I'm
not
kidding.
even-
Anyway,
not
so how
even
many people do we
reading.
have assisting in fixing the grammar of the scrolls?
I'm just watching.
Okay, one's just watching.
Satch knows enough about writing and reading to be able to do it pretty all right. I don't think he wants to test himself.
Anyone else? Okay, just Rift.
I despise all of you.
We don't want
With an 8 and a 1.
nerd shit.
I don't think that meets the DC.
My writing is fucking terrible.
You're gonna die.
I wonder why, Faye.
Yeah, I know. I wonder
You
why.
do start fixing grammar, but at a certain point, the scroll you're working on starts to feel ominous. With an 8, you can't tell if you actually fixed it. You do know the grammar's correct, but is there perhaps other things making it off?
Here,
Maybe you missed
let me
something.
take a look. Let me take a look.
You know, you can
Thinking it
help.
work.
I was going to offer, then you shoved it across the table.
Satch,
With an 18.
Yeah,
you
'cause if
watch
it blows
Satch's
up, I'd
face
want to blow
become
up on
more
you.
chiseled as he turns into the Giga Chad.
Can you stop rolling an 18 on everything?
Dude, seriously, I don't know what the fuck's happening. He's just the best reader ever. Anyway, so with an 18...
The guy that learned how to read a month ago.
Yeah.
It's fresh in his mind.
Yeah, so you learned it recently, so that makes sense. Anyway, so with that 18, you can tell that he did in fact fix the grammar, but a couple times the little ink splatters touched other symbols, technically making new ones. You have no idea what this new scroll would do, and for very much sure,
Give me
you
the
do
whiteout.
not want to find out.
I'm gonna get you magical whiteout. Hold on.
Yo, DTFX.
All right, I got it. All right. So, takes off the blindfold, puts on a little monocle.
All right, now just applying whiteout to the areas that were incorrect, and well, with that 18, I'll consider 2 rolls on the same magic item. I'll call it good, and you are able to successfully fix the grammar of this, and the magic around it feels a lot more stable, and actually might even do what it was supposed to do in the first place. And now using.
Nope, I'm double checking this. I'm doing divination on this.
Understood. The 14, it's a little fuzzy, not as good as your last divination, but you can tell that if you were to use this, the sparks would fly out, not hurting your eyes this time. And this time, a huge blast of fire would have scorched the roof had you been looking up, or, looking to your comrades would have fucking scorched them.
Now, I think I get to try this
Casually
out.
burns the coat away.
Or do we have to feed this?
Are you here to stab me?
As it is.
No, I'm not.
Do we have to feed this as it is to the crystal, or can I test this out against something? Because I want to do something cool with this. I have an idea.
We are not allowed to use the cursed items, especially the ones that are consumable. Have to feed them to the crystal.
Oh, I wanted to fire it at Namor and watch him block it.
That
would be cool.
No.
I didn't know.
Anyway, now that you've learned to curse 1, the rest are trivial matter, and no rules will be needed for, undoing the other 9.
Ooh, magic. Ooh.
Fuck, you can't just
No,
magic
it's
away
not.
out of this little shit. I'm kidding. Nah.
I love magic.
What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck? What the
You
fuck?
forget that I have Yellow's entire colony contracted?
I forgot about that. Anyway.
I have a whole colony of, kaiju-sized wasps.
Christ.
I have a contract with the hive mind. She's fucked,
Anyway,
man.
let's go feed this to a crystal, guys. Come on.
That's actually not something we have to do. We just put it back and then we feed them all at once in like a big ritual or something.
Oh, all right.
I don't think. Yeah, Peak. We don't feed them to the crystal, right?
No.
To my knowledge, you guys haven't fed them.
Yeah, no, because Califax doesn't trust us. Because otherwise, we could just lie and say we did when we didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, for future, I believe the last time you guys just put it up where the other cursed artifacts were and just labeled it safe.
All right, thank you, Peakboat.
I am too, and I don't even know what's going on.
Meanwhile, Leslie is cyclopsing everyone around her.
Probably.
She's not gonna use it until she adds it to her model because she's a freak like that.
I'm just imagining a deep fried image of Lazuli with like the fucking like laser eye glint, like the red glint on her eyes.
She's gonna know she has that. and she's
I can
gonna-
see that. That sounds so cool.
I was thinking about who would be
Do
the
it,
funniest
but it needs
person
to be
use that.
her
It's
with a shit-eating grin.
Why are you giving
Surgery time,
Leslie
bitch.
more power?
Or just
Why
an
would you do
absolute look
this?
of fear and disgust for having to use magic.
On that one
I
probably
see.
feels
I
more
see you don't
appropriate.
have insurance. Die.
I see your lines of causality. I raise you.
I really hope they don't actually use it for surgery at any point because fucking hell.
I see your lines of causality, and I raise you lines of death. We have fun here.
We have,
Well,
you know,
well, that was fun.
we got a few people here. We could probably make some kind of fucking item. What's
I mean,
on
I
my
make magic
list?
items pretty regularly.
Oh, what's on my list of whack shit we can make? Do we have a growth mage?
Sure. I was just referring to the fact that the Everwild.
We have a soul mage.
We have a soul mage.
So here's an idea,
Which is
right?
technically the hunting area.
So it's a teddy bear.
Yeah.
You hug it real tight. You say some magic words like "I love you so much," and then you turn into like a 4-meter tall teddy bear for 5 minutes and bludgeon the shit out of everything.
That's stupid.
Fuck. Why would you fucking do that?
Because it's really funny.
How about this?
I'll figure out what we can.
A teddy bear that you hug. Fuck. That is able to calm the user, or able to calm the one hugging it, without actually casting calm.
Well, our teddy
So
bear
that if they're
caster just
allergic-
left, so we no longer teddy bear plan is DOA.
Well, no, I still might do a teddy bear thing, but just do my own. So here's the thing. There are people who can't have calm emotions cast on them, and I've been thinking about this recently. Because if you do that, their head will explode or something with an affinity clash, and that's not great.
No,
So
listen. Best bet, calming sense. Get a blanket or something that just checks their mind and gives them a calming scent.
yeah, checks their mind without actually casting mind magic on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, I remember what.
Anxiety blanket.
Anxiety blanket, yeah.
Mission, remember?
Anxiety blanket.
And it weighs 1,700 kilograms. As a weighted blanket should.
Oh yeah, it's a weighted
test
blanket.
that on.
Leslie.
Namor. Namor. Yeah.
She's gonna be
Okay.
testing.
What can we do for a magic item then? We got
I have one.
arcane, fire. It's like an
And
arcane
mine.
fire spell.
I've got mine. I'm mine.
Drift.
And life.
Mind.
Um,
I can't go because
I was hoping more novices would show up today, actually. But what about a ring that would detect what someone is about to cast, and if it is against someone who is not compatible with that spell, it'll just dispel their own spell.
Okay, so like a
Ring
ring
of
that
safe warding.
a ring that detects if you're going to affinity explosion with your spell and then just counterspells yourself.
Yes.
Yo, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I can help with that.
Probably want to do it with the soul mage though.
I mean, mine would with the predictability.
I mean the problem is that if we do it with mine, we can't give it to a chaos mage.
True.
That's why I'm
To be
thinking
fair,
This one for a universal thing.
for player context, you guys would know that those crystals over there, those white ones, are soul crystals.
I want to just make a fuck ton of these because they're really easy and we can just put them in the Mages Guild storage. Make like however
sure,
many we
why
make,
not?
and then we
Yeah.
can tell
Something
people
to do.
pick them up if they need them.
Something to do. Oh, what should the so the crystal in the ring is going to be some soul shit.
Yeah,
what's the actual band
I'll
going
go,
to be?
I'll go see if I can't get some empty rings. The enchantment should be something along the lines of check the affinity of the spell that is being cast. Check the
yeah.
affinity of the target if it would explode counterspell what the caster's trying to do.
I've done shit like this. I've done
Yeah,
shit like this
easy
before.
enough. I'll go see if I can't get some rings.
Okay.
All right. So.
All right. So for
Just
everyone
gonna
else
start.
here, you'll have to start making. Are you like basically making blueprints? I imagine.
Yeah.
Or just getting right into the ring making.
I'm getting right. I'm getting right into the ring making. I'm getting right into
Understood.
the enchantment
for
part
you,
on these
so
crystals.
for you, I'll give this to every mage since this is kind of obvious. In order for this spell to work, it requires 3 different spells. 4 if you really want to go safe on it.
Fuck. I use devil's. Wait,
now,
shit.
the way I like to do critical miscasts with spell making or object creation is that now becomes a cursed item. So, yeah, all right, I've got it. You have now made a ring, and you have no idea what it does. Obviously, with a 1 and a 3, this thing's to every mage. This thing is giving off a sickening scent. It is vile in nature.
I think you fucked up.
I think I fucked up. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I think I fucked up. Hold on.
I think
I'm gonna do divination thing. Like, if I wear this, what the fuck happens?
Understood. With a 7 and a 5. Man, if I put this on, it'll work exactly as I thought it did. It just kind of seems
There's all
weird.
those 18s coming back to bite you.
I mean, it should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
It doesn't feel like it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting that sense, but like, we've never made an item like this before. Maybe it like.
You can't deny that divination.
The divination is what there's a good chance of it might being. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and it's not like we can die on there.
Take it outside.
All right. Hey, could you all drag me to Leslie if something goes wrong?
Yep.
Really? Awesome.
Well, you can do it. You're closer.
Hey, you want to see some?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see a dead body? Put the ring on.
Understood. You put the
You
ring
can
on, and you feel the magic surge through.
finish that off. I need someone with
You
hands.
actually feel pretty damn empowered. You feel like
What is this?
stronger in your magic.
This is just trying to just do basically this half of the ring that you put the crystal on it, but it's not quite finished because she doesn't have fine motor control.
I'm gonna try and do a divination.
Did we get the rings? I thought Rift was going to go grab some.
Yeah, no, that's to put on the ring.
13 and a 12.
I just want you to check it before we do it.
A 10 for a 23. You start looking into the future, but then you start looking into yourself, into yourself, into yourself, into yourself. And this looping creation literally drives you bonkers. And blood starts leaking out from your nose. You feel like your brain's about to crack. You feel as if you're about to explode.
I don't think it went well out there.
Attacking and ravishly acting upon your body with that unnatural 23. And you will now have 2 criticals upon your body and are immediately knocked unconscious from entering fucking psychic limbo.
So you see.
So the moment his eyes stop bleeding, can I please?
No. Hold on. You see it? You see him activate it, and you just see like a little look of amusement on his face that pauses as like the blindfold slowly like gets red.
Oh. He is.
Okay.
Okay, Jackson,
blood
I
is
think
pooling
he is
underneath
bleeding
him.
from his eyes.
Just fucking.
Jackson.
He's coming.
Understood. You pull off this ring. This thing is giving a sickening feeling. Just to double check, you don't use any passive magics, right?
No, luckily Crucible does not. Only place he does is in Everwilds.
Cool, cool, cool.
Because I was gonna say, yeah.
You are now holding a very strange little ring. It looks like it's made out of white crystal.
I'm giving this to
That's
you.
insane to have his body
This
taken
nearly
away
killed
if
him
something
for
goes
casting
wrong.
a spell.
But you have a healer here.
Am I allowed to teleport him away? I'm literally just gonna pop into Lousy for magic ring.
Yeah, that's fine.
See?
Now that you're taking a second look at this thing, I'll actually give you a roll now that you got a bit closer. Wow, fucking 1 out of 4. Okay, I'll give you the obvious. This thing's booming with power. It's kind of like it feels like a magnetic field pulling in more magic. Like, it's kind of crazy. Anything beyond that, though, you can't tell.
I don't know what that ring was, but it scares me.
About that later. Hana, instead of going straight into it, has actually brought out a scroll and has started plotting out what she's going to do and how she's going to do it.
I think it's a ring that what it's supposed to do is enhance Blaze's magical capabilities. I think it just did that too well, and his body couldn't keep up.
I wasn't able to heal him. Or he has been teleported to Leslie.
Well, he's Leslie's problem now.
I don't know. She just teleported him. What the fuck was that ring?
We don't know either.
Can you guys like?
All we know is he
destroy it
fucked
or
up.
something?
I'm going to fly up really quick and see if I can see where he is.
Understood.
I'm gonna go see what's taking Rift.
Is there,
He's
a
over
chance
by
we
the
can, like,
winery.
destroy it, or like throw it in a pool of magma never to be used again, or something.
Or probably just disenchant it like everything else.
Right, I forgot that's a thing.
My lesson went about as well as expected.
I could not see him. No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's up?
I got up there, I got nervous, and just went too fast. I didn't allow any space for questions. I don't know.
Wish I was there so that way I can help you.
Can't really help nerves.
Sure you can. Just picture everyone naked.
It doesn't help.
In due time.
Yeah, I know.
You have the confidence. It'll take time. You know, this is the first time ever doing a lesson like this. It happens, okay?
People were quiet at
When I
least.
did one-
Yes.
Yeah, but that's because they're listening. They want to hear what the new teacher has to say and her way of explaining things about magic.
I'm
Rather than through
just
Califax or Sulfur.
worried that people won't come to the next one after that.
They will. You can't just be so negative about that, Hannah.
Plus, people who needed to be here weren't here, so I feel like I wasted my time a bit.
But you got most of the people, right? All the adept?
Mm-mm.
Well, that is the case. You're not Sulfur, you know? So, it's gonna take some time for people to warm up to you to be the teacher now. And with Califax always appearing and disappearing, he doesn't really do any lessons. At least the last time I checked, he never did. It was always Sulfur. So, it's gonna take some time for people to readjust to the new teacher. Not they see you
So
as a
Rift has got
substitute.
waylaid by whatever the fuck is going on at the winery, so...
Not my fucking problem.
I have no idea what's going on. I just know that there's a small crowd outside, so something is happening.
Cool.
Guess we're doing this later.
So,
Cheer up your girlfriend. She's being negative.
she did alright for a first time. I figured it was obviously going to be a bit quiet, considering, it's kind of like we said, there's two very big kind of...
So did you put the ring away?
I put the cursed ring that they just made up on the shelf.
Understood,
One of
adding
them
it to the
has
dock.
disappeared into some other dimension, and the other one is Rift.
Right. Which, by the way, Griff doesn't even do any lessons of his own. But granted, he's not a master.
Rift isn't a master, so he technically can't do lessons. Even though he doesn't teach people, but he does give, like, guidance.
As an adept, you're allowed to have...
also incredibly...
You're allowed to have
incredibly
apprentices as an adept. You can give one-on-ones with people, but you're not...
Yeah.
Unless you're given master, you're not allowed to sit up at the podium and give the big lesson like that.
So I
like to ask.
teach.
Hannah, since you were the one that added to the roster, what do you wish to name the ring?
Eyes are bleeding. Ring of bleeding.
The ring of he fucked up.
You fuck around, find out ring.
Just
If
call
you want, I can also name it.
Just call it a mistake.
Oh god.
Ring of mistakes.
Ring of mistake. There we go. Perfect.
Anyway, Hannah's attempt at making the spell. She has.
We should doing that.
Yeah, they kind of screwed off, so I'm just gonna make the crystal anyway.
They both have reputations and...
Hannah's a bit more meticulous about it. She's actually gotten a scroll out, and she has made diagrams and plans and everything, planned everything out to the T.
Thank you.
Sulfur's not here.
Alright, as if doing it with another mage, then I will give you a +1 for actually plotting out your plan of attack and creating blueprints. With double 14s, you follow your directions to a T and successfully create this ring. And since you also created successful blueprints, creating more of these will be easy.
Because, yes.
Yeah.
Rift can
what you've now created is a small crystal ring that can basically, if I'm remembering the fact, oh god.
We don't have the rings themselves yet. We don't have the rings themselves yet. We have the soul crystals that can be faceted into the ring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
Oh, so you didn't actually make the ring itself. Okay, well at least with 14, the blueprints will be
Well,
successful, and you can follow these to a T.
Yeah. The ring is what becomes the magic item once the thing has been faceted.
Apparently, someone I don't recognize at the Artisans Guild says that they're not allowed to make rings without Adric's express permission. So we've put in an order for brass rings, and when Adric's around, he'll give the approval to do that.
Anyway,
so we can't finalize the items until then, unfortunately.
Is it because of the ring that we just did?
She's made one.
The ring you just did.
Oh, you weren't there for that.
Check the new addition to the list.
Yeah.
I actually need the basic list. Could you give me a link to that so I can add it to the normal list? Thank you.
There's
the
2
limitless
lists.
Spear?
Oh. No.
Did you not put it? It's a tab on the Mage Guild roster. Peek.
Listen, have you tried going through that fucking shit? It's
Yes, I will get this thing almost every session.
Yes. I can't find shit. Anyway. I will add it to there.
You can't do another one, right, Peek?
No.
You can't do it. Yeah, no.
Hana successfully made the soul gem that gets faceted into the ring,
Well,
and she's also
any
made.
that fail after this will just simply be failed attempts, not what the fuck, any cursed artifacts.
She's also written out instructions, just like on a scroll, that people can follow to make it easier.
Okay. There we go.
Do you, off topic, do you think I should hold an identical lesson this afternoon for the people who aren't normally
No.
around? No?
No. I think if you want to... Don't back-to-back lesson. If you want to hold a lesson on something different, yeah, but...
Apologies. Would anyone in here happen to be healers?
No, this is the Big Hat Gang. Oh, wait, no, there is actually
It's not a time for jokes. We have about 4 people about dying in Redwall.
You're out.
Okay.
Unless they came back from the
Oh my
mission.
goodness. Yes,
Here.
we just got back. Ivan is very injured. A few people have broken bones.
Wow.
Gotcha. Actually, here. Let's just...
I don't remember what else. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. Just go in
What was
there.
that?
You'll get to... That'll just take you a red wall.
Oh. Can I follow him if that's alright?
Yeah, go ahead.
You go for it. Problem solved.
Actually, there's actually a kind of powerful item that I want to make.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it over a couple of sessions.
Okay, so you're doing parts.
Doing it in
describe
parts,
what it is to me, and I'll decide how many parts it takes.
Okay. I want to make an item that, if you would critically miscast a spell a number of times per day, the item will simply absorb it and consume a charge. So you could, in theory, accidentally cast or accidentally critically miscast once or twice, and it'll just consume that instead of breaking an arcane focus, for example.
Ooh, okay.
However, the strong part is that it will also work, the reason why it's going to take several sessions, on critically miscasting restricted spells.
Oh. Yes,
where it's
indeed rather powerful.
Yep.
I think... Tell me, how do you want to design this thing? I presume you've started making blueprints for it.
No, this is the start of that.
Okay.
This is the real, full and true start. I have the idea. The shape that it'll take is uncertain.
I will let you decide that, and in the meantime, I will decide how long it will take to create such an item. And, of course, resources
1d4?
involved.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What shape should this take? It is something that uses... Glove.
A glove, understood. So fitting this onto fabric...
It'll probably be a series of gems on the glove, and then a gem will go dim when it's used and recharge the next day.
Okay, I've got an idea. The glove will be possible to make in one session, but you require 3 different classes to make it. You will need at least 1 mage, obviously, 1 crafter, and 1 to even it out. For the precision, you will need someone that's dexterous, so either a healer and or a ranger will work for this.
Understood. First,
And this will need to... So, it will be 3 separate roles. Of course, how many people will assisting will improve the role, but due to the delicate work, not by a ton.
Do you two
Too many cooks in the kitchen and all that.
Do you guys want to help with the design of this item. Okay.
Sure.
As you get to work, one immediate thing is regular thread simply will not cut it. I will let you decide in character and, muddle it over. If you want, I can also just give you a DM idea of what kind of material would need. But I'm willing to let creativity flow here.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Never mind. I've got an idea.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say we go up to, What do you think about weaving in strands of Archmage hair?
Oh. Which Archmage?
Soul.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, no. Califax's room is right up there. There might be some loose hairs. He doesn't have to know.
That's on you.
Listen,
That's
I was
on
just
you.
cleaning his office. I'm just, I'm gonna go clean his office.
Yeah, no, by all means,
I'm
go
such a
go
good
do a quick
secretary.
bit of cleaning. I'm just gonna end well.
All right, being someone that's that's an experienced cleaner of this office, I will give you advantage with this since it's such a niche thing. At first with an 8, you find a couple loose beard hairs. Of course, not nearly enough. And with the 5, you do find a couple more.
I feel bad.
You're just a couple hairs short. Not a couple hairs short. So you're a lot of hairs short of a full yarn ball.
I don't know. I
Feel blah.
Oh, he's just gonna weave it in.
I snapped at Stern. I don't know if they even heard me, but
I don't think they even heard you, otherwise they would have snapped back.
Thread with arcane magic and making arcane thread.
Which is honestly was a perfectly reasonable snap.
Okay, I didn't get quite enough, so I'm gonna have to substitute the rest with arcane thread, which I'm not a crafter, so I don't like making it, but I can try.
do you need some?
Do you have some?
What do you think I make ribbons out of?
If you have arcane thread, then I'll take some arcane thread.
Sure. It's at home though. You have to come get it. Come get it with me.
It should. So in combination with Califax beard hairs, and plus
I'll go get it if you want to keep working
that
on it.
this basically kind of strange beard thread you're going to be making will probably be strong enough.
This isn't just for show, the ribbon.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but it's always good to have, function and fashion.
You'll just toss the sass across your wing. Thank you.
to him. It's close. He'll actually use the left sleeve because he doesn't need that anymore.
Of course.
I'm using Rift's old ropes.
That'll be more than
Left
enough
sleeve of it.
extra thread.
I see.
Yeah, now it's sentimental as well.
Alright then.
So, with the combination of the old mage robe thread, arcane thread, and archmage beard hairs, this thread will be able to absorb so much fucking mana.
Okay.
And it will if you're correct, it will glow whenever it absorbs a
Do
spell.
you want me to just slice it with my talon?
Well,
Rather
sounds like
than
they have
just
enough at this
picking-
point.
I mean, more is not a bad thing. It helps. This is a pretty potent item I'm trying to make.
Well, I brought it,
Just
if
for
you
me.
need it. It's a whole sash. You have to tear a piece off.
He'll start working the magic into the fabrics. You two want to help?
Oh, you're doing this
Let's do it.
now.
Yeah, the mage roll at least, because I got 3 mages that are all capable of arcane.
Understood. Then no roll will actually be needed, because I'll explain to you what happens. As you do start imbuing the magic into thread bit by bit, as the ball of twine starts to unravel, before you get too far, you start to notice something strange. About the time when the thread gets to hear you, you start to notice it starts fraying on its own, starts to curl, and certainly would no longer make a good thread to make a glove. It's positively ruined. The window frame you're working within, in order to make this thread, it would have to be done with the crafters and with the healers and or rangers present.
Okay. Let's gather everything up real quick, and
I think
let's go to the Artisans Guild.
I think a good portion of the crafters are over in Redwall doing repairs to the fortification.
That should have been
They're
done
repairing the wall, yeah.
Help me! Help me!
Not sure is a thing that's happening.
Oh god!
Don't bite them too hard, Hana.
It's too much word power! Help me!
No.
Help me!
Hey, bunny rabbit. Oh, wait, here you go. Have the human.
What?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Hello.
Hello, where did Rykard go?
Nightcare is currently dealing with the situation. He says he has something to do. Is there something you need from him?
I need a ranger, a healer, and a crafter.
Athena just went overhead. She's a ranger. I can go and grab her.
If you can go grab her, that would be lovely. Speaking of lovely, you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, good.
Making a thing I can use a hand.
So, take it you all are doing something interesting.
Rift's thing.
Healers left on the island, or were they all sent to Redwall?
Am I chopped liver?
I mean,
What the fuck, Rift?
Technically speaking,
I'm
I mean-
pink. Yes, Rift.
Why are you
technically
pink?
speaking, you're more melted liver, but I digress.
Alright. What do you need, dear?
Is that a
Ranger acquired.
Skin condition?
Okay, now we need a crafter.
She's turned
I
herself
could
into
try
a
to
noose.
contact
Well,
him.
If you want to contact him, there's an item that I want to work on right now.
Got it. Got
her
it.
and her lover have successfully helped change her into a noose, is the more accurate thing to say.
Wait.
When yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here earlier this afternoon.
Technically speaking,
yesterday.
Ava is a slime
Yesterday,
like
not
me.
earlier.
Well, not exactly.
Hey,
Ava
Ryko,
was a
could you
slime.
ask
Taz
for
was
the
a
Artisans
harpy.
Guild, please, and thank you.
Oh, I thought it was just a fashion statement.
He just left. I feel awful for him.
As far as I'm aware, though, this should just be temporary anyway, so...
That's a horrible. I will pay him. Okay.
You look good as a slime.
Evelyn, Athena, Fee, Hannah, and Kiki. Could you come here? Got a big item that we're gonna try to work on.
Oh, hello.
All right. And where's the craft?
Do I need to be normal for this?
As
What
soon
are we
as
doing?
Riker gets here.
Understood.
I'm curious. Might as well watch.
You will be helping.
Oh, I am helping.
You're a mage. You're here to help.
Understood. Understood.
Okay, so the item that we're gonna. Oh,
Wow,
there
that's
it
a
is.
lot of people here. Holy shit! I see what you're
Yeah, we need a crafter for this project.
We need a crafter.
Hi, Riker.
Sorry, I know you just left.
Very sorry for this record.
That's alright.
We're making
Always nice to get some
a
work in.
glove that when people fuck up magic, the glove takes the hit, not them.
Okay.
Easy enough. The only thing is that we are pouring a lot of people and a lot of expensive ingredients and a lot of souls, don't worry about it, into this so that it's pretty up there.
I see.
So we've got all the materials already gathered. We've got arcane fabric. We've got some beard hairs of an archmage. We've got various bits and bobs. I'll be using a lantern full of souls from the Tower of Purgation later. Don't ask. We've got
Just like a dummy
1,
focus?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like a dummy focus, but reusable.
Not exactly me.
What are you guys
It'll
doing?
have. We're making a thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mages, 1 healer, 1 ranger. You can, and 1 crafter.
If my healing is needed, I can heal
All good
too.
peaks.
Understood.
For that.
All right. So, basically, did you show anyone the blueprints, basically, of like?
Okay.
Yep, rolling them out. Everyone can see. It is a
So
glove,
as you can see,
the fabrics. With
basically
the number
what
of gems on the back.
yeah, what we have here is a little glove, and Rykar, you'll know immediately the kind of process that'll need to be taken. Being a crafter, you'll be pretty experienced at kind of very odd situations like this. Basically, the thread can be pre-woven, like all the different threads can be mixed together, but the second magic's starting to rid on it, it will quickly start to dissolve, so you guys will need to work quick to get into a stable state. The rangers and the healers would need to basically be the ones knitting, since they would have the best needlework out of anyone. And then, of course, you, as the crafter, are going to guide them, and also adding metal components to kind of further stabilize the unstable threads.
What?
It's not a lot of metal, but it is a lot of fine work. It needs to be done quickly, and everyone needs to do their part. This will be 3 separate rules for everyone.
Have you ever considered?
Depending on
should
how everyone
probably-
does, there will be a
Okay.
different product.
Probably knit.
So based on this, I'm gonna go change real quick out of this
yeah.
because my form is not stable enough for this.
We need.
Alright.
This will require precise hands.
We'll
We're
be
gonna be
adding,
quick about this.
instead of a
It's gonna be-
mage, they'll be here as a knitter because they're
Yeah,
literally a plushie.
knit. Yeah, literally a plushie.
They're a stuffed animal. They're a stuffed animal.
Understood. So yeah, you'll probably understand stitching.
We have someone
just as
changing
well
their
as
form and
everyone
someone
else,
changing
so
their
your
pose.
role will be.
Yeah.
Oh my god, added to everyone else's. Ignore the burp.
Jackson, you want to come here and
You're good.
do you know how to knit?
Kind of.
the cowboy guy.
You know,
That's you.
kind
Not
of.
really the best at it.
I mean, I've seen you fix your own clothes at
I would
least.
offer, I would offer
To fix
myself,
what?
but I'm.
You fixed your
I'm
clothes
still helping
before.
with the magical aspect.
You can help
I think I
Avalon.
did it with men.
So what is this for?
Avalon, you have a
Honestly,
you
I
have
can
Nurse
just
Jackson
just
with
sit
you.
in the fire, so I'm not taking up the
okay.
space.
Nurse
Wonderful.
Jackson.
You have Nurse
You've
Jackson
never
with you.
catch that one, haven't you?
I'm gonna have to do 2 things.
My little, it's gonna
Why
drive
is
me
it not
nuts.
that dramatic looking?
I'll just
How
let
wealthy
it
of a
be.
mage are you? What the
Hmm?
You're in the fire.
Jesus.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh yes, it's all
I don't know. Am I not allowed to look at a friend?
I trust you,
So
dear.
good, this mage. Look at you, dripping
Oh,
gold.
yes, yes.
All right, so we have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 mages. Yes.
It'll be quick. Again,
So that'll be a plus
Actually,
3.
we have a
No,
cursed
no, I did that
arm.
wrong.
Yes, I've had it for a month.
No, fuck it, I'll make it plus 3.
Yeah, come on.
Power friendship and all that. And then we have how many people knitting? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people knitting, so that'll be a plus 2. And then of course we have our one crafter. A lot of pressure on you, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right? And I've been rolling shit.
Alright, so as you mix together the threads, you prepare to start writing the magic on it. And starting off with our mages with a 8 and a 14, of course with that plus 3, that'll make a... Oh my god, my brain is dying. It'll make a 17.
17.
Oh my god, 16. Sorry. As you unravel the
17.
thread...
17.
17.
Wait.
Yeah,
14
plus
17.
three.
Oh, why did someone say
bud.
16? What?
No, because that's partially counting out loud. Sorry.
Second grade freak out.
Oh god, fucking damn it. I said 17 first and you fucked me up. Anyway,
intelligence
so
of
as
the
you
room
take
is
the ball of
directly in
yarn and
proportion to the number
start
of mages.
unraveling it, you imbue it with magic, the different components of the spell working together. Everyone's magics, despite wildly different normally, kind of feel like they're melding quite well between, the beards of an archmage and arcane thread. Moving down to our people sewing with a 13 and a 1. So at first with a 1, it's going very fast and you find it hard to work. Some of your tools even break due to the fact that you're working with magic threads and you never have. Eventually you guys get more powerful tools and you start working quicker. And with a 15, you start, picking up the slack. And then down to our one crafter with metal and tools ready. The final stretch is all on you.
I told you, I'm
With
rolling
a
bad
6 and a 9. The creation
69?
is...
Man, what a high roll.
Fuck you, it's a nat 1.
Dude, my
I'm
rolls
kidding.
are shit.
So, with that
got
9,
that too.
though, you do in fact get the metal plating, but it's crude. Either the metal was not good enough, but you can see cracks forming. It is stable for now. Of course, this now has added a catch to the magic item. And for the mages, I will give you the effects. Or, fuck it, I'll have someone roll to see what it does. You can basically magically investigate and get the answer.
Okay, we're magically investigating. There's like 5 of us here, so.
Yep, so the plus 3.
Hello.
With the 14, you will be able to
Not a good day to be
investigate.
making magical
You do
items.
know, obviously, you did your jobs, and so did the people sewing. It is masterfully put together. The last part, the thing that was most important, was the metal bits. These metal brackets, though not
You're
hugely
really
important.
pounding it in on him.
Fuck you.
Not-
I was working on another
despite that-
project.
Not being wildly
You guys pulled me from
important.
something else.
These things were what ultimately stabilized, and you know that after a couple uses, unfortunately, it will start to come undone, and the threads will not be able to support the amount of mana they need to hold. But it will work as intended. And I will give a roll to see how many times it will work on a d10. This will work 6 times. And as for so, once a day, or twice a day, sorry, this will be able to take any magic fail. And if neither of those 2 are used in the day, you can use it for 1 critical fail on an upper casted spell, something like level 6 or above.
Okay.
If one of those slots is used, it will basically do it at half capacity and you will take an injury. Okay.
I mean, I'd say that's a success.
God damn it.
What did you just do?
You made a very useful glove.
Made a
You made
really
a glove
cool
that
glove.
prevents people from fucking exploding with magic.
60 is better than nothing.
Specifically,
That's nice.
I have a spell called Guiding Hand that I made. That if someone I'm teaching critically miscasts and would suffer mana burn, like you can remember, I take it instead. With this glove, I can put it on the glove instead.
So, like the person who
So-
turned to ash today, apparently,
Yeah.
at the Everwild.
What?
Someone turned to ash.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
You're
someone
okay.
died.
I'm fucking out
You're
of here.
okay. Hey.
I need a.
If you couldn't do it, I don't know. If you couldn't do it, I don't know a man alive or dead who could.
You guys, you caught me at the wrong time.
Sorry,
man.
Emmy?
I literally just
You're
started
good.
doing a different
That's what it
crap.
told me.
And pulled me from it to go on to this.
Apparently,
No, it's- it
Emmy
gives
was a
you any
spirit of some
encouragement.
sort, I guess.
It literally
I don't think
would
I
have
remember
exploded if you
them, I'll be
rolled
honest.
any lower.
Oh my god.
I think we need to go talk to someone.
Maybe.
Oh, no, you
I
see,
haven't
so many
seen
people
them,
died.
I'll be honest. I don't know. But yeah.
Let's just go find Shern around.
Oh, before
Best
someone
buy
else
a
comes
cover,
in.
don't explode, don't die.
We just gotta get more crackers.
Hey.
I think
The
that was
problem
the
is also
issue.
it takes a lot of mana.
Hi.
I have to go collect more souls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here.
It'll take
Probably
me
I,
quite a while.
Well, at least you know when you gotta do it again. You can count on me to help with
So
sewing.
why exactly
What?
are you guys making this glove?
Eventually, you gotta make myself another body.
To help,
I'll probably see if I can talk to
if someone is learning magic, you know, it will protect them from miscasts.
Unfortunately,
It's only
you'll need to
how many times
recreate
can we
from
use it?
scratch. Due to
Six.
the
Only a
origin
few
of how this was
times.
created,
Yeah,
trying to
six.
replace one piece will instantly cause it to unravel and explode. There's also a unique effect. I basically just thought of
I guess it would be good if you're doing like a
will
lesson.
give that to you once
and
it
you have to do magic with it. But that's only one glove.
What about doing more
Everybody can
like
miscast.
monometal into it?
So in other words, we need
What if I just
to
keep casting mending on it?
manufacture.
Did you get your payment from
It's also a
Wait, that's
glove.
not a glove, right?
What if I just shove
That way it has six
everything
uses.
in this planet into that?
No, I mean it's a glove. As in it goes on a
to make it
hand.
interesting.
But yeah,
Yes.
a glove
It
itself.
needs
yeah.
to be a higher level mending
Right.
than
Well,
you
yeah.
can cast.
I would have definitely.
I don't know what's happening.
If you fail said mending,
I just kind of.
the glove will absorb it
Sorry, I got
and
kind
then
of
explode.
Frustrated.
Just have archmages keep casting mending on this fucking thing.
Politics.
But it will
Sorry,
only
what are we
bring it
looking
back
at?
to the
hold
state
on.
it was previously.
Well, hold on,
at.
like-
Basically,
We made a
this is its
glove
permanent state.
to
So
help
you could
with no
have an archmage cast mending on it to bring it back
No,
up
infinite
to that
explosions.
6
Get
level.
me
Hold
away
on.
from it.
No, it's
Yeah.
Uses
stop it from happening.
For
But
so it's 6 uses of one normal spell fail, and then it's technically 3 uses of a major spell, upper cast spell.
Lumina's partner? I don't know who Lumina is.
Oh, that's Emmy. That's not the person
Politics.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Emmy.
By the way, so like,
Yay.
They got turned to
can't like
ash.
Yay,
thing help
politics.
that's in your here?
I don't know who they were, but
Magnus?
Yeah.
Help with what?
Was that
could
what
she
you
help
ran
with?
so
off
what
to
did
do?
we
The
make?
arm.
You made a glove.
No,
Cool magic
not
glove.
even
No, I
speaking.
ran off originally
Oh.
because I
Alright.
felt Emmy's connection just
Plus, Magnus isn't
disappear.
even fully awake. She's
Turns out
still
she
kind of
fucking
in a dream
died.
state.
Yeah,
Oh.
she
Is
did.
she
okay?
She turned to
You thought that
ash.
she's surviving inside
She
of a...
turned to
She okay
ash.
now?
There's
She's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's
souls
dead.
trying to go into this core.
She's dead.
We
Emmy,
entered-
Emmy
Well, yeah,
dead.
she's dead.
Well,
She's dead,
yeah,
Jim.
but is she like Cthulhu
They were in the
or something?
Everwild.
She's dead, dead.
Their
Dreaming.
protections.
What?
Well,
I'm gonna go to the
she
Everworld.
was
See what's up.
inactive for a while.
Something about a
She-
sakura
Yeah,
tree
much as
with
it
I mean-
runes on
Fire
it
can,
killed,
she
and
died.
something killed her over there. Oh,
My
he's gone.
soul is what reignited her. Partially. She was still
But
asleep at the
yeah,
time, but
I mean,
could use her
that
power.
could be a way.
Now she's starting to
but
wake up, which is
I
not
don't
good
know.
for the other souls around the fucking core.
Basically, resurrection
And how did
is
you get this
practically
core
forbidden.
inside of you exactly?
And if you
When
do,
I was
you
born,
might want to
I
say
was
hi
born
to the
without a
Tower
core.
application of that.
However, my bloodline kind of requires
Okay, but that's literally in our
we
biology. We can't
descend
help
from
that.
this exact one here.
Well,
My
if
family
it's
descends from her.
biology, yes.
Us, we're fine.
That's
It's-
fine.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
resurrecting
say if they have an
others.
issue with
Even
us,
my
that's
father
gonna
had
be
a
a
weird
problem.
But I was
I'm
born
talking
without
about
one.
actually
Basically, I was a
using
stillbirth.
magic to-
And when they did a
Mm.
ritual for
Well,
profit
resurrection.
with Magnus's core,
That's
my
forbidden magic in
many,
the
many
Tower
great
application would like a
grandma.
word to do.
Hmm.
I was
They would
reborn.
like to know your location.
So wait, if all of your
I would also like to know my
if
location.
all of your like family is what the fuck is it? All of your family are elementals and they can't like die. What happen?
Who's objection?
Well, we're part
Things up
mortal, part
today?
elemental. We're not full.
Not yet.
Okay. That's
My
weird.
father had the weakest one. He probably had a sliver of a core that he could grow from.
Oh.
Pat, Pat.
In my case, I was
I'll
born
get
with
better.
none, which resulted in me being a stillbirth.
Hi.
The moment I was detached from my mother.
You okay?
Okay.
What's wrong?
I just got news that
okay,
apparently
so
Emmy
you
has
have, like,
died.
3 different entities all inside of you right now.
Okay, I wouldn't call this an entity. I'd call this a curse, like the curse on the back of my hands.
I'm
Bullshit.
sorry.
Irregardless, you have a god, a
political
sentient core, and a fucking arm that's trying to kill you.
Okay.
No.
The god is just keeping this from spreading. They are not actually in it. They're
Yes.
just using me.
But they're
Would you
utilizing their power within your
need anything
body.
from me?
Yes, a lot of things have. I have
Anything
a
to
lot
help you
of
cheer
things in
up?
my body right now. Okay, I have.
Do you just want to be alone for right now?
100 great.
Just alone for now.
Myself in me.
Okay.
This in me, and a
Thank you,
god
though.
keeping this at bay.
No
Okay,
problem.
okay.
If you need anything, I'm here.
He's taught me spells.
So,
hello
so
again.
like,
Just call me on the
hey.
sending sun.
My body
Mhm.
is a wreck.
I'm an adept mage.
Yeah, I mean,
I do hope you
Gave
feel
me the
better soon.
child.
speaking from
Thanks.
experience a bit. Yeah. Anyway,
Wait,
so
he
like,
gave you
okay,
the
so
child?
what have you tried to fix this thing?
He's a magi. He can.
Teachers aren't
Which
allowed.
part? My arm?
Yeah, teachers
We
aren't
know
allowed
the
to give
cure.
their
Yeah, your
students
arm.
trial. It has to be the other magi.
It's called a
Otherwise
mana
it's
tear.
biased.
Then
Oh,
Halifax
wonderful.
lied to me.
Yes, but in that case, I would lose my arm. That's why we're
Which I
hunting
doubt he
Magnus,
did.
or not? No, we're hunting Agatha, the one who casted it, to kill her.
I don't know.
And have my arm back.
I know rules have been changed
Oh,
recently,
you were
so
cursed?
it might have been okay.
Yeah, I
at
got a
that- at the
cursed arm.
time.
That's
So-
you can show him. I can't look at it though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why can't you
so
look at
Because
it?
I was gonna
the
do it
moment he
for,
pulls
for
out his
Halifax
face,
today,
it looks like his
but
arm
I
is
couldn't
rotting
because
on the surface
I'm
level.
the teacher.
It's the reason why I had to get it from Halifax and not
Yeah,
Julian.
yeah. I'm not. We
My
stumbled
blood is
across
not
it.
in this arm.
That's why I needed to be tested by Halifax
That
during
is
that day because it would be
peculiar.
biased because Hannah would just say
Yes,
yes
it's long story short, sentient blood, thanks to a
for me to be adept.
I know Hannah would just say yes.
someone basically as
No.
strong as an archbishop cursing me, but then a god
it's
stepping in
still-
and stopping it
is
at
it
the
Given
shoulder.
that I'm always around Hannah
A
all the
curse
time
or a
and we're close
hex?
to each other, it
Curse,
would look like it would be
probably.
more
Okay.
of a favor.
I've
Then
seen
yes,
what it
finding
does.
the
It would
person-
look like a bias
Finding
just
the
because
person who
she was
cast
a
it would be your
doctor.
best bet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they were
At
thinking about.
most, she spreads it to people's bodies. It takes minutes to
Hannah,
happen,
you
and
okay?
then she has full control over them.
Mm.
Luckily, the
No.
Hibagoya, the god of Valoth, is currently keeping it here, and I have control. Unless you say things that fix someone's physical health.
I'm gonna go
If
see
you
what's
say
happening
something
over
What's up,
in
fellas?
that vein of words, my arm goes limp.
Mm.
Apparently, if someone died,
Okay.
Okay,
Then
well,
what's-
Emmy,
If
I'm
that's
just.
the case,
well, if I die,
it's
it was
entirely
good knowing
possible
you,
that
Jackson.
whatever that wording is,
I'm sorry. I probably could have been a bit more
Oh, it does.
clears out before it could.
gentle.
Well, it's not that it
not in that
clears.
With revealing that.
No, no.
It's more
just-
like
it
a
Clears
just-
out. It goes limp,
like-
correct?
It's like a fear response.
Ah, okay. Like playing dead.
Should you even be
Oh,
walking
they're
up that way?
dating now.
like.
This is why
Anyway, so
I
at
stopped
the end
getting
of the
close
day,
to people.
We know what a cure, but we just need to find them in the end of it.
I don't like
That's what I'm hearing.
And then what happens when I open up again?
This arm's falling off.
Yeah,
But
it was a
the
pop
Hibagoya
on
who's
my heel.
keeping it here didn't eradicate it if they want me to use it for something.
Your arm?
Yes, we're working on
Shouldn't
it.
base yourself
Aren't you like a
I had
craftsman or
problems with
something?
holy affinity. I'm like, nope, I'm
Maybe that's
paladin
why.
too.
I'm
It's not.
I'm kind of a
Fighters
more of
first
a
when
fighter
you-
at this point. A spell sword.
I should take a look at the
Not
chest to
healthy.
make sure.
Spell blade.
Because,
See if it's the
magic is
bonus
more my
or
brother's
not.
forte, so I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure.
no.
We could do that
But no,
tomorrow.
they know the cure. They just need to find what the
Right.
person
Already
has
wasn't having a
that's
very
the
good day.
killer. And I'm like, that's fine.
Do you? You might
At
have
least
already
you
thought of
didn't
this.
see
Is there a way to maybe
The ley lines there.
backtrace
when-
it to her. Because it has, because curses, as far as I know, are connected to the person, so long as the person exists, the curse exists, correct?
Oh, we know where she is, but we have about 10 commanders in our way, including the big bad of Valoff.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's an
Would
island.
indeed be a problem,
It
yes.
makes sense considering the situation.
We have a whole
that's a
castle
real
we have to
problem.
siege.
That would be a problem,
And
yes.
let me note, this castle was dropped on top of a village that we narrowly escaped from.
I mean,
They dropped it on a village.
So okay, so hold on. Do we have to take out all of them, or just her?
We need to take out
imagine
all
just
of them
her.
because they are
I thought
threatening
you
to
guys was
kill
there just,
Aether too.
Just to try to restore.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
I did. I've told you this before.
I mean, we went.
We've had this conversation.
I did.
I mean, like I said,
may have taken several hits to the head when I was fighting that Minotaur.
or whatever.
What the fuck
we found
was
like
it?
3 of them.
I don't
Here, hold on.
remember.
Let's try and knock his sense back in. Come here.
And then when we came back,
No.
shit, it was
We've
a
received enough
idiot.
concussions
bit by
today.
a wolf or something.
Who's the
Myself
Yes.
too. I
It
got
looks like a
whipped in the
huge
face by it. So
And then while we were healing,
It was a really big fucking monster, is what it was.
You want to go somewhere a little quieter?
Cyclogore?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was a Cyclops Minotaur hybrid type deal.
That's
I
yes.
know.
Like a moon pie.
Here's one.
Alright, I'm becoming a werewolf now.
How about you fucking
Just sharpening?
Be quiet.
Staying
I mean-
the way that you are is fine.
But
Fine weapon, man.
while we were making sure she was okay, we heard thumping coming to the village, and it was in whatever.
I'll just toss the paper that she was just writing on up in the air and set it on fire.
Was that Emmy's page?
Oh. It's just something I do to help me calm down.
I've read about something similar. Friends, family, close ones to those who have passed. Write letters to them. And then burn them. What goes on to the goes to the other side.
Pretty much what I'm doing. But any of you like to write something?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to hold the paper for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
People have died recently, but they haven't been people that I made an effort to get to know. I was skeptical about me being mind and all that. Mind is the affinity that honestly scares me the most. But I got closer to Loom, who I know really well. I mean, if Loom trusts them, I trust them, and I'll make an effort. And then I tried. We've only... I don't know if they would, but I'd consider them a friend. We've only been friends for about a week, I guess. A little over a week. I didn't... It's in that irritating in-between phase of you know stuff about someone, but you don't know a lot about them because you didn't get the chance to know more. Same thing happened to me with Boney. By the time that I realized I'd like to get to know them, be their friend, they're gone.
It's just the risk. Every time you open yourself to someone, you roll those dice. Whether it be that they just weren't a good person at the end, or something terrible happens.
place like this. Guess I'm just grateful that I got the chance to. Think back on all the good times, those good memories.
I didn't get the chance to make many of those. Now I'm feeling the regret from that. Again.
Hana. Brett. Sure, you didn't get to make as many. But it just makes those few that you have even more precious. There are people that I wish that I got to know as well. But for one reason or another, I didn't. Can't go changing past. So I just learn. Learn from what I... the mistakes that I made.
I guess I'm tired of making those kind of mistakes.
With these kinds, you never know. Not until it's too late.
Insight and all that. Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the afternoon, okay? Keep your head up high. Next time you'll do a lot better.
It's not that.
You could talk to me about it later, alright? For now, I need to go do a little bit of training. Since the guys like to postpone it several fucking times. So I'm gonna go train on my own for a bit. You all take care, okay? Keep your chins
You
up.
too.
And try to stay positive as much as you can.
Yeah. It does come down to just... sometimes there's things which you just cannot control. That you don't have a hand in. Sometimes fate just... no church. Don't be going thinking, oh, I could have done this better. That leads to a very bad train of thought that just spirals down and down. All of the what ifs. You're gonna eat yourself alive if you do that.
keep thinking about what if you did this, what if you did that. You won't do anything because you'll be too scared to do anything.
You know, it's just...
Making mistakes is how we grow. And making friends is a mistake I will make frequently because it's worth making.
Telling me to be less critical of... I guess less critical of myself is... It's easier said than done. I think
A lot of things are easier said than done.
I think it may just be a holdover from my lineage. You know, I grew up having all these expectations of being the image of perfection, and you know, anything you do badly will reflect badly on the people you know, and just like, I don't know. There's still parts of me that are getting used to being allowed to make mistakes.
There is a little wisdom in those words. A little bit. Though not in the ways that they speak. Intending, say. Now we're twisting them to be something else. You don't need to be the pinnacle of action. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're not a god, and I mean even then gods make mistakes as well.
Gods make so many mistakes, they're not perfect either.
They're supposed to be the most divine of creatures.
If a god was perfect, we would only ever need one.
If you hold yourself to impossible standards, you're only going to tear yourself down and get yourself further away from them. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Make unoptimal decisions. Experiment. Have fun with things, even though they might not be perfect. Don't be afraid to open yourself up.
You do the best you can, and that's all anyone can ask. If your best isn't good enough, well, that's on them.
Exactly. That's a them problem.
Right.
Any words of wisdom from the big one?
You have already said everything.
You don't have to try to translate it into common if you don't have to. She understands avian.
I don't have anything else to add.
Fair enough. thought if you were perfect, you wouldn't be here and then we wouldn't be together.
Thank you.
It's one of the many things that we're here for.
Exactly. What else are friends for? I would offer some tasty treats, but they're I can't remember if Hana eats what we eat.
No, I mean, yes,
didn't
in the
think so.
sense that she's also strictly a carnivore, but not all meat.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If it's meat, I'll try anything once, as long as it's not, you know.
Bugs or people.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
At least I'm a little
Oh, I
bit
do
more ethical
actually
about where
have.
I source my meat.
Yeah, I got some steak. It's cow.
At least your meat is ethically sourced.
I mean, just bad people, you know.
Bandits, mostly.
Yeah. You got any more bandits?
I do actually have. I have some night. Do you want some night?
Oh, no. I meant, like, pestering your village.
Oh, not recently, no. That one was kind of a big one, and after we took that out a lot, and then we're a bit like, maybe we don't go there.
Damn.
There'll always be someone.
Damn it.
There'll always be another group that'll think they're hot shit and try to come in on our territory.
Yeah. Well, just let me know.
Yeah.
I know, I scared them all.
I mean, you scared half of them, and then we killed the other half.
Yeah. Either way. just gonna go through the realms then. Yeah. She pulls out what looks like a cow haunch kind of thing, like just a big, it's like on the bone, a big hunk of meat. Here you go. Eating it, you know that it's elf. Those elf thigh on the bone.
It's
That was said out of
alright.
character. I should say that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I should probably be headed home.
All right.
Unfortunately. Yami's dealing with 10 kids all by herself and she can't touch half of them.
She's basically a giant kid herself. You know, there's 11 kids.
There's 11?
Yeah, Yami's basically a kid by herself.
Oh.
I've left her all alone.
Thank you.
Of course.
Probably go deal with that.
I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Try to have a good. Okay.
Hmm.
Will I be catching you a little bit later on?
I should be around, yeah.
I'll see you then.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your hat?
In my bag.
Oh.
Anyway. Okay. Alice just starts weaving a spell, and a green swirly portal appears in front of them. Through it, you can
In
see
and
the
out,
house.
10-minute adventure.
Well, it looks like Fae kind of thing.
Mm.
It'd be like Fae magic. I know. It's just the area. It gives us easy access, and I don't have to use my mana for it. So. I'll catch you two later.
Hope you feel better.
Thank you. Would you mind coming laying with me?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I would have done it even if you didn't ask.
I'm going home. A bit too much of everything this morning.
Today, I would say today, but it hasn't even been a full day. This morning has been a lot.
Yeah. Man, they need to update that board.
I know, right? Every time I look at the board, I'm like, wow, they really need to update that. because like the second half is ones that don't even really apply anymore. And then the first one has Scoops' retirement post, but he's not really retired anymore.
Hey. That was back when.
When I just got here, a lot of people weren't here when I got here.
That was back when
Majority of people are either at Redwall or at the forest.
the Rangers Guild was still a thing.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I got to blow that up. It was Scoops came over and went, "Is there anyone here that uses fire that wants to blow something up?" And I immediately jumped over.
So that's what happened to the building.
Yeah. Apparently he, well, from what I was told, there was a bunch of oil and stuff in it. And all I really did was just, self-ignite and walk in.
Fair enough. Wake me up in a few hours.
Mm-hmm.